stop what you're doing and listen. I've handed an urgent
All right, everyone, forward, march! Es ist Zeit für Ratsch!
Wir müssen die Juden aufhalten!
Es ist Zeit für Ratsch!
Wir müssen die Juden aufhalten!
Nice.
It's called Sex Panther by Odeon.
Speak, a sports talk show on Fox Sports that was canceled in July 2025. The Independent is the world's most free-thinking news brand, providing global news, commentary, and analysis for the independently minded. Okay, yeah. Independent. Yeah, but you didn't even write this story, so why you got this via AP Newswire? They're Independent. Anyway, so the sports show Speak. That show was a disaster from the get-go. Because of the people that they had, and I didn't even get the chance to really listen to him too much, but doesn't matter. I didn't watch that show too much because the people that they had on it didn't know their heads from their assholes on most topics. So, look, I have a serious issue with this. People getting arrested for DUI without there being an accident, without there being any kind of infringement on another person's liberties, it's a horrible thing, and we justify it. We justify it because all the fucking idiot moms out there that are like, oh, my God, we need to do this to protect my babies. Oh, my God. Guess what, moms? Your babies are at risk the moment they roll out of bed every morning. Anything could happen to your kid at any time. There's called living under the influence. Are we going to have a pre-crime of living under the influence where, hey, people that get drunk, they could do some crazy stuff. We got to get them. We got to stop them now, damn it. We got to stop them. We got to stop them before they do anything crazy. Maybe we should just try prohibition again. Prohibition, that worked out well, didn't it, ladies? Yeah, the ladies were the catalyst for that movement, by the way, if you didn't know. It's true. It's true. I wish ladies would just figure it out. Figure out that they're pushing bullshit on society. And because there's weak men out there that want to get in their little panties, the weak men go along with them. And then things spiral out of control. It's just the truth. It's just fact. You can't argue it. Well, I mean, you can, but then you'd be really stupid for arguing it. It's you just got to own the BS. The majority of men in power currently, right now, are those men that were weak or are weak and then teamed up with a strong woman and that's out to lunch. A strong woman that's out to lunch. They teamed up with one of those, and it's gotten us nowhere fast. Why can't strong men and strong women get together and be logical in thinking instead of illogical dictatorship? Just trying to control everything that, I'm sorry, we live in this free country, a country with liberties, a lot of liberties. God bless the USA. That's just the facts right there, just the facts. Definitely need more teamwork. More teamwork. Let's see here. Here's a story. I guess we could. I'm just gonna go through some of these dang stories right now. Why the hell not? Let's see it. Let's see. What do we got here? NASA finally saw Pluto up close, and it's nothing like scientists imagined. What is it like? What is it like? All right, this is a picture show. Boink. Uh-oh, it's not letting me. Oh no. Wait. Shit. Seriously? Why is my page not responding all of a sudden? Damn it. Damn it, Bobby. Uh-oh, we're going to have to exit the page. Apparently, they don't want me to see. Okay. Aha, we got it working again. All right, here we go. Or did we get it working again? What the heck? They don't want me to see the images? Here's the images. Oh, for crying out loud. What a crock of shit.
You can't handle the truth.
I can't handle the truth. It won't. Oh, dang it. All right. Well, I guess I tried. I thought that was going to be a fun little fun little story there, but apparently we don't get to see pictures. Let's see here. Isn't this fun? Isn't this fun? Here, I'm going to click on this ad so I can comment on the bullshit here. Wait a minute. Oh, that's not what it was. All right. Here, let's see if I can. All right. So, yeah, that you'll be able to see that. So I can make my point real quick. So here's a little ad. Learn how to make a podcast. Upload your podcast. #1 podcast hosting website. Blah, 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 blah. All right, look, check it out. They want everybody podcasting so they can control everybody's voices, and then nobody is listening to each other. And you're just getting out, and then they can control who finds who. It's like the streaming. They want everybody to stream. And then you have the idiots that try to, like I had yesterday, and I have this happen quite often, the idiots that'll come into the chat and be like, do you play video games? Yes, I play fucking video games, but I don't stream them. And if I do stream them, it'll be very rare because that's not what I'm all about. I play video games offline, online, but not streaming. And I'm not huge into it either. I can go years without playing video games. It's more than possible. I've done it. I can go years without playing video games. I don't need to play video games. And I would urge a lot of the streamers out there that's all they do is play video games to stop streaming. Stop doing it. You're wasting your fucking time. Yeah. There are some good streamers that do it, and I think that those people should continue doing it. They know who they are. The ones that I personally think are good at it, they know who they are, and they should do it. And there's others out there that I've just never seen, so I can't know. But there's a lot of people who video game stream just have no business doing it. I mean, fine, do it, but nobody's really watching you, and no one gives a damn. And whatever. And the podcast thing, same thing. There's a lot of people out there, and maybe myself included, that really just suck at podcasting. And, can't hold a conversation, can't hold a thought, can't really do much. They're not good at being able to.
You can't handle the truth.
Hit a soundboard and
you're fired.
And make sure, I should be fired because obviously I don't do this well enough to actually garner any real audience. So, but there's a lot of people out there that just are horrible at this. They think it's, I don't know what they think it is. Their streams are just junk. Yeah, and there's some big names who have podcasts that are junk, but they are continually pushed out there. We know why. It's because of this crap right here. The money, the money, the money. You gotta love the money. Gotta love the money. And so they sell their souls, and people think weird shit. And I can do it too. You can. It's okay to try. I've told people to try. Hey, who knows? You might find your calling. You might be really, really good at this. And if you're really good at it, I'll let you know if I find you, if I see you. But that's the thing. We're not really meant to find each other. They want like I say, they want everybody streaming. They want everybody podcasting so they have control of your voice and they have control of your ear. If you're paying attention to what you're doing, you're not paying attention to what other people are doing for the most part. So, and then the interaction is what? Controlled interaction. And if you're not going to play the game of controlled interaction, they screw you. They will not even acknowledge your existence. I'm a prime example for it because I'm not going to be controlled. I'm not going to play that stupid community communist bullshit game that they play and you shouldn't make time for it either. You should just want reality instead of this whole weird theater that we've got going on here. The blowing of the smoke up people's rear ends. It is just not Cool.
And that's the bottom line.
That is the bottom line. That is the bottom line. Oh my goodness. So what else have we got going on here? I should hit the scroll. That's what I should do. Maybe a stroll through the scroll. I don't know. Let's see. I got to set that up. I got to do that one too, though. Let's see here. Hey, come on now. Come on, X. Why are you taking so much time to load up for me? Oh, looky. Oh, looky. That actually works too. Oh, looky. Y'all get a cookie. That's brilliant. It should have been, for some reason, my internet. Maybe it's I don't know. It usually does fine with the rain and the sleet and the hail and the snow and the frozen tundra of winter, which, by the way, I mean, I woke up today and raining, wind and rain, driving rain. It is definitely wintry fall type weather here where I'm at in Central Oregon. And it's amazing. I love it. I love it. It makes me want to sit fireside with my beautiful wife and sip cocoa with some peppermint schnapps in it. That's right, I said that. And make sweet love to her fireside with the crackle of the wood. This is the time of year that makes Santa Claus want to get real close to Mrs. Claus and not have any clauses needing to be signed in between to be able to, that thing. Yeah, I don't need a release form. I don't need a form of consent. God help us all. FP Mejia over here on X says, I don't know if it's overkill to say up till 4:30 a.m. Overkill to stay up till 4:30 a.m. putting in customization work, but it feels really good had 18 brand new animated emotes to the new channel. Can't wait to unveil them. That is what I'm talking about. See, FP is doing his thing. He's broken the chains, broken the binds that have kept him from doing what he really wants to do. It sounds like he's doing what he really wants to do. That's amazing. Good job, FP Mejia. If you're out there somewhere listening, I doubt it. Fresh says we should make public executions for pedophiles legal, then release the Epstein files. So it's already legal. Fresh. I'm sorry that you're retarded. The United States Constitution actually it preserves, protects, and defends executing people for their transgressions of infringement against the American people, against the American individual. So, should we actually have that conversation? Since you're misinformed, it's not law. Law does not dictate Constitution. Constitution dictates law, and the majority of laws on the books right now are anti-Constitution. Yeah, they detract from the United States Constitution. So can we just get rid of all of the laws on the books that are anti-constitutional so we can preserve? We do need to release the Epstein files, though. And then, but I don't think, see, here's the problem, Fresh. You probably also believe that the Epstein thing is all about pedophiles. You're not going to find a single pedophile with the Epstein stuff. It's not what you think it is. It's something more nefarious, actually. It's way more nefarious than just simple pedophilia. I mean, pedophilia is nefarious, but this is that's an act against individuals, right? Pedophilia is an act against individuals. This is an act. The Epstein Island stuff, the Epstein shit, what was going on there, way more nefarious, way more broader scope of not just an individual, but an actual large entity called the planet and control of it. So I mean, just come on, dude. Come on, people. Think about this. Please, please think about this. Patty Quinn says, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm excited to see at Panda Sub 2000 and Normal Man Adam be part of Penis Puppetry. Penis Puppetry. What? What are you talking about? Penis Puppetry. What? I'm gonna be funny. Wait, I think it's called docking when gay people like kiss the tips of their penis together. I think, and I'm like, what other kind of penis puppetry would there be other than gay puppetry? Gay guy puppet. Wait, I didn't know Captain Phoenix was gay. Wait, is Captain Phoenix gay? Good God Almighty. Oops, my. All right, that would be wait, hold on here. Hold on.
I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. Stop what you're doing and listen.
This is what? Wait.
It's called Sex Panther by Odeon.
I get this could be a Sex Panther moment for two dudes, two guys. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, but maybe we'll get a reply there. But wow.
Poop mouth. Poop out of your mouth.
Hey, what do you mean poop out of my mouth? I'm just saying the truth here. What the heck? Yeah, and I can't believe Patty Quinn is saying that either, because if he's wanting to see two guys dock each other, and by the way, that's a term that I'm only recently aware of over the last couple years of insanity on the internet. So, insane. I like to dock with my wife. I like to park my sub in her, anyways. And trust me, her dock isn't dry. So, there you go. Panda Sub says, ugh, a billion apologies, but I just got hit with a massive wave of sickness, and I will need to reschedule this. I'll keep y'all posted on when we can hopefully do it next week. Sorry again. Panda Sub is too what a sickly little prick. Like, seriously? Like, what, did you get sick because someone said some words of truth? Do words of truth, do they make you sick?
Poop mouth. Poop out of your mouth.
Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
Yeah, I mean, look, it could be a thing. Yeah, man, just stop torturing yourself. What the heck is going on here?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly, I just don't give a damn either. Because why should I? Why should I give a damn? Wait a minute. What's going? Oh no!
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty!
Yeah. I get. Sorry, Rock. Sorry.
It doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
Nah, I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Oh, sorry, Greta. I mean, I'm getting hammered over here for Hammer and Panda Sub being a sickly little bastard. He has more sick days. I swear to God. Captain Phoenix has more sick days than a newborn infant that was premature. So this is insanity. How he gets anything done in his life, I'm not quite sure. I'm just not sure.
Damn you, vile woman!
Maybe he's hooked up with a vile woman. Right, Stewie? Stewie said it. Vile woman. It's a vile woman. It's her fault. It's her fault.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Yeah. Come on, vile women. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. I know a lot of vile women out there. That's nature's tendency. Nature's tendency is for women to be vile. It's just in their, it's in their nature. Anyways, Cheryl McCausland, not sure if any can see this. The other day, X wanted me to verify my account by putting a cartoon guy in the right seat. Today, my account is flagged with a temporary label. No clue what this all means. I don't think I post horrid things, do I? I know I'm old, but mine's intact. No, you're good, and we'll even repost it, and I'll even tell her, oh, wait, what the heck happened there? Wait, what the heck? Did it not go through? I don't want to send her that. That was for Panda. The Panda sub. Hold on here. I might have to go back and put that. All right. See here. Coming through loud and clear. I can't do that. All right. All right, there we go. All right, did I? Here. Yeah, it went through. So why did that pop right there? All right, whatever. I've upset someone in the X-verse. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. 1A Habit says, we the people want you all investigated. Don't get your undies in a twist. Your turn is coming. It is not about Trump. Ooh, 1A Habit is on fire. I love it. Senator Dick Durbin. First is James Comey. Now it's Letitia James. Next, it could be anybody who ever crossed Donald Trump. If any elected Republican actually gives a damn about a weaponized Justice Department, speak up now. Why didn't you speak up when the previous administration was doing this? And the other previous one, like, Obama's administration for 8 years weaponized this and not a peep out of your fucking mouth. And what about, the Biden administration did the exact same thing. A little hypocrisy there? A little hypocrisy? Yeah, huh. Oh, 1A Habit's right. He's next! You're next! I tell you. These people. Why is my board being all... Huh.
Asphincter says what? Asphincter says what?
Oh, that's right, that guy. FP says, it's Friday! Yes, and the Eagle must fly. The Eagles did not fly last night. Thursday Night Football was great for the New York Giants. It was not great for the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm not quite sure. They didn't have to go far. It was a home game for the Giants, but the Eagles are just right down the road in the grand scheme of things. So it's not like they had to drive far. It's not like it was a real crazy road trip that they had to take. And the Eagles, good for the Giants, though. It looks like they might have a team. But FP goes on to say, tonight, the 10th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Synth Tracks Vids, a.k.a. DJ Jesus, presents the Variety Edition Future Proof. Get excited, make the arrangements, and do the thing. The waves await. Make your arrangements and do the thing. Do that thing. You know the thing. Show up. Rock out. And you don't have to do it with your cock out either. You can keep it in your pants. Unless your wife is or significant other is close to you. Docking is not recommended if you're male on male. For all the basement dwelling, incels out there, good God, the incel group of people. Wow, what a pathetic group they are. Losers. Figure it out, incels. You don't have to be losers. You choose to be losers. It's a choice. It's a choice. It's voluntarily there. Oh boy, what do we got here? The CEO of Rumble, Chris Pavlovsky, comes across my feed here for what reason, I don't know. Says, should we rename the creator programs? No, you should just not have them, asshole. As it stands, every creator on Rumble can monetize with no requirements. This should be called the creator program. What the fuck are you talking? Then we have a bonus program where we pay users extra to use all the monetization features. What should we call this? You guys are all retarded. You do know this. Like you come on, Conductor Jackson, come on. They are like seriously. Stop being. You're all fucking retarded. Like you're slow. Like just stop. Just fucking stop. I just like the stupidity. Good God Almighty. Patty Quinn says, I'm dead. I bet oh boy. That it is kind of funny. It is kind of funny. So I'll give that a and that was last night, obviously, but we're let's see. I'm just gonna repost it to because it's kind of funny. Man, she's so cross. I think that's an AI pic of her with the face. You know what I mean? Like, but if that is her face, like her eyes go all shifty and stuff. I don't know. Anyways, Le'Veon Bell, unpopular opinion: all women cheat. They'll cheat at something. It might not be with another guy or whatnot, but they'll cheat at something. Let's see, Adam Carolla. Why did you close the schools for 2 years? Yeah, why? Why, Adam? Adam, why did Governor Gavin Newsom close the schools for 2 years? I'm very, very curious about this. Governor Gavin says, while Trump and the WWE co-founder seek to demolish the U.S. Department of Education, California is generating K-12 test scores that get better and better with the universal meals, added literacy resource, and. Okay, so the key word here is they're generating it. It's not real. K through 12 test scores are not getting better and better for the state of California. They're generating the test scores. They're not real test scores. They're fraudulent because Gavin Newsom is a fraud. And by the way, we want to demolish the U.S. Department of Education. There shouldn't be a Department of Education at the federal level. There should just be education at the state level or the county level. The people don't need federal government telling them how to educate their children. That should be a regional thing. That should be definitely a neighbor thing, you know. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. I've got to share this. I've got to share this. We just got a notification from one of my comments earlier. This is absolutely next level. World of Gaming replying to my wait, the only penis puppetry I can think of is docking. Are they docking together? And World of Gaming says maybe. Oh boy, this is insanity. Is someone being outed? It would kind of, you know what? It would make sense why Phoenix at the Panda Sub, Captain Phoenix, is sickly all the time. Penetration in various manners that are not natural would make a person sickly. And, you know, I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case. But, you know, you never know. Life choices. Oh, shoot. You gotta love the life choices. Oh, man alive. What's going on here? I got I'm trying to look at a message on the backside here. I got a message from someone, but it's not coming through. Interesting. All right. Well, and now it's disappeared. So apparently it was a message, and then it was a erased message after that, because that's always awesome. Someone sends you a message, and then they erase it. Like, oops, I didn't mean to send that to you. That's all good. It's all good. All right, here we go. Chuck Schumer says House Republicans are getting paid and not working, and they're forcing federal workers to work and not get paid. Hey, Chucky, hey, there, Mr. Dick Dastardly, because he looks like Dick Dastardly. President Trump is going to make sure certain people are paid. He can do that. He can have that happen in real time. So I'm all good with this government shutdown staying shut down for a long time. Notice how things are happening still? You notice how things are happening? Things are getting done. The only people not doing anything for the government right now are people that didn't need to be doing anything for the government to begin with. That's just it's just.
You can't handle the truth. And that's the bottom line.
That's true. 1A Habit says, so that means you are getting paid to define what we, the people, want, while they are getting paid to do what we voted them to do. So who is in the wrong? Why can't we have the clean CL? I don't want a clean CL. I don't want a continuing resolution. That's CR, I think. That's what. Look, I don't want a continuing resolution. I want there to be no more resolutions. I want there to just be a budget, and it only be a budget that lines out certain parts of, funding for certain things. That's it. That is it. All that is extra. But see, if we do a clean continuing resolution, I'm sorry, that continues the bullshit from because it's a continued resolution. We're not going to continue this bullshit. It needs to stop. No more, no continuing of bullshit from the past. We got to stop it right now, and then have a clean slate and re-budget the whole damn thing for what's proper. What's proper. So, Big Tom Callahan over here on X says, honestly, if you win a Nobel Prize, I assume you're a terrible person. I mean, at this point, because how things are rigged, I agree with that sentiment. But who knows? Maybe I don't know. Things are rigged right now a lot. So at this rate, my future baby mama.
How dare you?
Sorry, Greta. Greta Thunberg's probably going to win the Nobel Peace Prize because she floated in the ocean to Israel and landed on their shores illegally, or to Gaza and landed on their shores illegally. I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter. I don't even give a damn. Greta's going to end up winning it because that would be the big. That's the big giant FU to President Trump and we the people. Because how much, President Trump, in the name of our country as our representative, has brokered how many peace deals in just the last 6 months? Think about that for a second. Seriously, think about that. It's insanity. But Greta Thunberg, who has brokered 0 peace deals, she has pasted herself to the pavement multiple times, floated like a little pirate down the sea to the shores of Gaza, and she's going to end up winning the Nobel Peace Prize.
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
She is a smelly little pirate hooker. So wait.
How dare you?
Well, get over it, future baby mama. Get over it.
Damn you, vile woman!
Yeah, she's a vile woman. Vile. Elena here says, as a Russian, I want Russia and America to be friends. I think we could be friends. Definitely, I do. I believe we could be friends. I believe we could be friends with damn near anybody as long as they're not trying to control us. That's where it stops for me. You will not try to control me. Damn it. No control. No control, just liberty. Let's see here. Oh, look at this. May this sweet bastard right here inspire us all this weekend. Absolutely. Let's get a close-up of that. Look at that. Is that Miller High Life he's got there? On a unicycle. Is that what he's... Is he unicycling? Miller High Life? I think he's unicycling Miller High Life. Hell yeah. That's a great, great picture from the 70s. Wow. Gotta love it. Laura Loomer. What the fuck is America First about allowing Qatar to have a military base on U.S. soil? This is an abomination. So much for Make America Safe Again by letting funders of Hamas and the Muslim Brotherhood have a military base on U.S. soil? Unfucking believable. Just unbelievable. Big Tom Callahan says, you sound like a panicking. Okay, so, all right. I've always said, why the hell are we putting military bases all over the world? And why do these countries allow us to do it when we don't allow them to have military bases on our soil? Which I don't believe we should have military bases on our soil that are not run by us, the United States military. We, the people. We shouldn't be letting other countries have bases here. My whole point when I've said that over years and years I've been saying this, at least a good 25 years of my life, I've always questioned this action because I don't believe we should have military bases on other people's soil. Only on our territories, and our land alone should we have United States military bases. Period. That's what I believe, 100%. And that would solve a lot of the issues that we've seen financially with funding. That would solve a lot of issues that we have around the world where other parts of the world think that we're kind of imposing our will, which we may have very well been doing that. But this is, I do not believe any other country on this planet should ever have a military base of their own on United States soil. Do they want to come over and train? Do we want to maybe allow some of them to come train on our existing bases where we're in control still, where we're teaching them some stuff? Yeah, Matt, maybe I'm okay with that type of a thought process. We can have that discussion. Their own base on our soil? Yeah, no. Don't think so. Don't think so. I guess I'll like what she said. I'll like it. You know what? I'll even repost it, and I'll repost Big Tom as well. Cat Dog says tomorrow night. That was 20 hours ago. So tonight, Cat Dog, tonight. Uh-oh. What?
Ooh. Does it look good when I jiggle my hips?
Yeah, Cat Dog. No, dude. It does not look good when you jiggle your hips. But tonight he is returning with the Soundboard Lord, and we'll be checking out the new Little Nightmares game. He says, I hope you guys are ready for a good time. I mean.
Ooh. Does it look good when I jiggle my hips?
Yeah, we'll see. Conductor Jackson says that means you're ready for more Burger King foot lettuce. That's funny. That's funny. Let's see here. Children Fun Club posts, this cartoon makes my mood today. It makes your mood today? This is a great cartoon. Daffy Duck's fantastic. Here, let me share that out. We don't need to watch that though this time around. FP, Mr. FP Mahia says pepperoni calzones. Oh, that's what's for dinner? What's for dinner? Ah, yes, a little calzone here tonight. FP, yes, Yes. Yes. Let's let everybody know he's having a calzone. Dear son posts, there is a man somewhere right now who has no girlfriend, no side chicks, no sneaky links, just by himself and fixing himself. How is life, bro? I've been there. I've done that a couple times in my life, and it's a good place to be in. It's not a bad place at all. Let's see what Lauren Chen has to say about the female haka crap in New Zealand. Lauren Chen, the first time I saw the haka, I thought it was cool. Then I realized they do it to disrupt proceedings anytime they have a minor objection over something. I now view it as the political Maori equivalent of a temper tantrum. It is. It definitely is. And they are slightly stupid. Yeah.
You can't handle the truth.
And that's the bottom line.
You're fired.
That's right. You're fired. These people, like, they don't get it. The Maori want their island back to themselves, and by God, just fucking give it to them. Just leave the island. Let's see how they do by themselves out there. They think everything will be hunky-dory if they get the island back to themselves, but they wouldn't be able to figure shit out at that point. Trust me, I'm fairly well aware that they're asking for something they don't want. But anyways, Adam Carolla says, diversity is your strength, or is our strength. Excuse me, I'm misspeaking for Dr. Carolla here. Defiant L says, woman living in Dearborn, Michigan says, a woman living in Dearborn, Michigan says, people are forced to listen to Muslim call to prayer 5 times a day. Yes, I think we scrolled by that yesterday. And, I mean, do something about it. Get them out of there. They are infringing on the United States Constitution. This isn't a freedom of religion thing. This is an imposition of religion. This is imposing their religion on you and other people through. Yeah, I talked about it for a while. So we don't need to revisit that too much. But yeah, they are using government loudspeakers in some cases to pump this call to prayer out. That's where it crosses the line. If they're only doing it from their mosque, or synagogue at mosque, not synagogue. I gotta make sure I'm saying this. The mosque, the Islamic mosques, they can pump it out, fine, whatever. We'll just have to deal. But if they do it using we the people, using we the people, the taxpayer funded loudspeakers, that is a massive infringement of the United States Constitution. Had a go in a Lister Jag. Wait, let's hear. Tire squeal. He was cutting loose. The back end was coming out a little bit. He did some great driving there. That's fantastic. Good for him. That engine sounded so good. That's a Lister Jag. I'm pretty sure that's a V8 in there, and that sounded great. Elizabeth Warren, good God Almighty. First Jim Comey, now Letitia James. Notice there's a kind of a cadence. There's a rhythm to their. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Trump has publicly demanded the Justice Department target people he sees as his personal enemies for holding him accountable. This is what dictators do. No. I want him to do this. He's not doing this for his enemies. He's doing it for we the people's enemies. Remember, he's going after people who are treasonous, who are not actually representing we the people of the United States of America. And guess what? Elizabeth Warren? You're one of them. You're going to be taken out. Yeah, you're going to be part of this list. You lied, you cheated, you've stolen. You're going to be taken out of office. End of story. At what point? I don't know, but soon. Like, you should just retire. You've been there for what, 40, 50 years? Yeah, you need to be done. 1A Habit says, don't worry, your turn is coming. Woo! Yeah, she sees it how I see it. You have a lot to answer for. Remember, accountable for all. Accountability for all. That's right. That is right. Amen. Amen, sister. Amen, sister. Barack Obama says, congratulations to new Nobel Peace Prize laureate Maria Corina Machado for her courageous struggle to bring democracy to Venezuela. You see how that worked out? It should inspire those engaged in similar struggles around the world and remind those of us lucky enough to live in America that we have a solemn responsibility to constantly preserve and defend our own hard-won democratic traditions. Notice the wording there? Preserve and defend our own hard-won democratic traditions. No. Preserve, protect, and defend the United States Constitution, you worthless piece of shit. Barack Obama needs to be tried for treason. He won't even say what he took an oath as a president of the United States of America, and he doesn't even remember what it's all about. And remember what democracy leads to socialism. Socialism is soft communism. So it's bullshit. It's all bullshit. Bolshevik. That's just the facts. That's the facts right there. Barack Obama. Oh, look, I just got a little notification. Conductor Jackson liked the Don't Worry, Your Turn is Coming that we just put out there by 1A Habit. So Conductor Jackson's out there paying attention somewhere. Awesome. He agrees. Yeah, this is insane, though. Look at this. Breaking, the Norwegian Nobel Committee has decided to award the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize to Maria Corina Machado for her timeless work promoting democratic rights for the people of Venezuela and for her struggles. Yeah. To achieve and just a peaceful transition for dictatorship to democracy. Except, what a bunch of pile of shit. Because the democracy, again, socialism, communism is dictatorial. It's all dictatorial. So what an evil flipping... This is just all evil. This is evil. Screw you, Barack Obama. May you rest in pieces someday. Ooh, NBA hoops basketball cards here. Yeah. I miss those days of awesomeness. I'm gonna, that, this. Oh, hey, Bugs.
Why, it's Bugsy. Don't look at me like that, Bugsy. I'm your pal, Bugsy, your buddy pal. Yeah.
It's curtains for you, Rocky. Curtains.
No, not that. No.
Curtains, you understand? Curtains. Here.
Oh, they're adorable.
Come on, open up, Rocky. It's the cops.
The cops? Hide me, pal, hide me. Don't let the coppers get me.
Isn't he a trusting soul? Okay, I'll hide you. Quick, in here. It's too obvious here. Try this for size. No, don't fit. It's a good place. Now remember, no matter what happens, keep quiet. I'll take care of that copper.
You ever feel like this is what our United States government does to us? Seriously. Like, just out of the playbook of Bugs Bunny. Like, they're just messing with us all the time.
You're gonna smash the door down, Rocky.
Oh, yeah? Well, you'll never take him alive.
What a pal.
There you go. What a pal. We got the citizens of the United States. What a pal. We got. Oh, yeah, they're doing a great job for us.
All right, wise guy. Where's Rocky?
I tell you, he ain't here, copper.
Oh, yeah? He's in that trunk.
He's not.
Would I do this if my hero pal Rocky was in there? Would I also have the temerity to do this if my bosom chum was encased therein?
Never mind. Give me that truck.
Oh, no, you don't. It's mine.
I'm taking this truck to headquarters.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm taking it back. Stay down, pal. I got him going. Oh, getting tough, eh? Here, Rocky. Hold me watch while I thrash him with me bare hands.
Boy, Bugs, give him the left, the left, the left, the left. Yeah.
Out you go. And stay out. You're safe now, pal. The police are gone.
Yeah? Which way did they go?
They went that way.
Help, police! Come back! Take me with you! Don't leave me with that crazy rabbit! Help, police! Police, help!
Some guys just can't take it, see? Yeah.
All right, so do you understand what I'm talking about there? It gets the people to run as a dependent. Oh, please help us, after they've just put you through all of this just to get you to bend the knee and kiss the ring. That's what all of this is about, is to get you to beg them for their help, beg them to take responsibility, beg them to control it all. That's what what we've all been going through is basically a Bugs Bunny cartoon right there. It's that simple. It is that simple, and we fall for it. We, as a people, fall for it. I'm not falling for this shit. I haven't fallen for any of it. And I'm one of those people that have called it out for a long period of time. I've been calling this out, and I get censored for it. I wonder why. Dave Portnoy says, this is why tush push needs to be banned. Football is supposed to be entertaining. This ruins the game. No different than changing pass interference rules for more scoring. Nobody wants to watch this shit. Look, asshole, it is football. What do you think football is? It's two armies going against each other, an offensive side of the military and a defensive side of the military. The border is there. The Giants have to try to stop them from getting across the border into their end zone. They can't do it. That is the end zone. You can't let the Philadelphia Phillies score, and you cannot ban these options. You can't ban these options. You can throw it into the end zone. You can run it into the end zone. You can do the push. You can do whatever it takes. It's man on man. We've got so many fucking retarded people on this planet right now. Dave Portnoy is one of those retards. He has been since the beginning. I've never watched him really, other than little snippets. And every time I listen to a snippet of him, I'm just like, more fucking dipshittery right here. And he's got so many people that support him and fund his fucking retardation. It's just like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Look, they just banned the tush push. Just banned the tush push. I want football to go back to devastating blows. I want football to go back to actual gridiron, and this is part of gridiron. How is this it's strength on strength? That's what this is. It's leverage. Who has the most leverage? That's what this is. I don't have a problem with this. If a team wants to be dumb and do this, there's consequences to it. There's consequences to this. Good Lord Almighty! Look, Dave Portnoy, what a dipshit! I cannot help myself when I see stupidity. I call it out. House Democrats. 1A Habits commenting on the House Democrats here. House Democrats. Democrats have been clear. We are fighting to protect health care and are ready to negotiate a bipartisan agreement that reopens the government and lowers health care costs. See, right there, the government shouldn't be invested in health care unless government is the ruler, unless government is the slave owner. You're healthcare exists. You're protecting government funded healthcare. That's what you're outing yourself for protecting government-funded health care. I'm sorry, the government shouldn't be funding health care at this point in time, ever. That's socialism. That is communism. Screw that. Screw that. Government shouldn't be doing any of this crap. You understand that, right? 1A Habit says, then please listen to We the People and vote the CR and work on a clean one-topic bill to take care of the health care. This hill is not the one to die on. Well, we don't, look, the only bill that they should do is take themselves out of health care. They should take themselves out of health care. Period. Ever since government started getting their hands into all of these different areas of private healthcare, private industry on any level, government's gotten their hands into it. It's all spun out of control. Why? Because it's socialist, communist. It's in that socialist, communist area. Go read what socialism is. Go read what communism is. Very, very similar, if not one and the same most of the time. A lot of crossover. Like I said, socialism is soft communism, but this is all dictatorial bullshit. This is all where you, the people, give your responsibility to the government, which means if the government has the responsibility, they have the liberty. They have the liberty. You don't have the liberty. That's what that means. I don't know.
You can't handle the truth.
And that's the bottom line.
Yeah, I don't know why people don't understand the fact that the government is basically...
Respect my authority!
Yeah, respect their authority. They independent authority. Or independent individual authority. That's us. Self-governing body of people. A self-governing body of people. Self-governing. You give that to them, they then have the responsibility and they have the liberty. Not you. This is what I've been fighting against the whole time. My whole existence as a human being has been fighting against this shit that's been slowly taken away from us, and we have people out there, people who are dumb enough to justify trying to impose their will, impose their bullshit on others. So then when they get to government or when they vote for government stuff, anytime government comes in, they just go emotional like, well, yeah, that's how I would do that for myself, so we should do that for everybody else. No, that doesn't work like that. It shouldn't work like that. But you've been imposing that bullshit on people, detracting from the United States Constitution. Sickening. It's maddening. Oh, just...
You're a loudmouth schnook.
James Woods, and this, of course. Media blamed climate change for Palisades fire nightmare. Turns out a Biden donor, climate nut, just got charged for arson. Yeah. We kind of already knew that, though. We did kind of already know that. That's just facts. I gotta check that. Wow, okay. Wow. It is so funny. I get certain things that come over the wire for me, and then they just disappear. So I just wonder. I just wonder. How many times I've gotten notifications or messages sent to me that have just been wiped out, and I don't get to see them, I don't get to read them, and then whoever sent them thinks that I've just ignored them. I wonder how many times. Probably a lot more than I'd like to know. Super 70 Sports. If you were a female marine biologist in the 70s, you worked topless and smoked taparillos. Everybody knows that. Amen. Why don't we still have that, by the way? We need that. That's amazing. That's amazing. It makes people want to get into marine biology. Oh boy. I love how they're just outing themselves constantly. Representative Chantel Brown at Rep. Chantel Brown says, let's be clear about what is going on here. The president is weaponizing justice to punish enemies and protect himself. Yeah, well, guess what? You are an enemy of the people, so that works for me. Breaking. New York Attorney General Letitia James has been indicted on at least one count of alleged fraud following pressure from President Trump. Now, remember what Letitia James did. And isn't the hypocrisy wonderful here? Isn't it glaring? Again, she's an enemy of the people. You're an enemy of the people. You don't represent us. You only represent yourself. You all have conspired to go against we the people. And our representative, who is Donald J. Trump. Remember that? I haven't forgotten that. Apparently others have, though. Apparently others have. And that's crazy. It's crazy. Hold on a second. I gotta look at something here. Yeah, I got to get out of that one. Somebody put me in it, and I'm just leaving it because I want nothing to do with that. You know how that's crazy? Over on X, you can be put into conversations, and then you either stay in it or you leave it. Well, somebody put me in this conversation, and I just was kind of watching things, and it's been, it's been annoying the crap out of me now because I get these notifications for it, and they're all just dumb. The majority of people in that conversation were below average IQ. And if they aren't below average IQ, God almighty, we are in massive trouble. So there you go. 1A Habit comments on this and says, did the government make her lie? Where is the facts? And how are they wrong? Should we, the people, check out your banking too? Why are we not allowed to find out why this paperwork is not filled out the right way? Well, I mean, you got a point there, sis. Cartoons videos here. Posts of Feed the Kitty, directed by Chuck Jones. That's so funny. Oh, that's hilarious. He did himself in. He did himself in. The pup at the end of this, it does little curls and does little kneading, and the pup ends up loving the kitty. So, yeah. Oh, poor puppy, poor puppy. Ooh, look at that Ferrari. Nice. Bloody hell, Testarossa spot. Damn, I love these. Yeah. I do too. I would, Ferrari Testarossa, that could be a daily driver for me. Hell yeah. It'd be fantastic. Rob Schneider says, Disney will not renew Jimmy Kimmel's contract when it expires in April of 2026. Disney will excise itself from the tribal politics of this money-losing, nauseating echo chamber. I don't know if Disney will. I hope they do. If his contract actually expires in April. But I don't know why they would bring him back, though. Just sideline him. Pay him his contract and just sideline his ass. Because nobody likes him. Buck Sexton says, Kimmel's role on late-night TV is to mask lies with snide jokes. So intellectually insecure Democrats can giggle and sneer at Trump voters like catty high school girls. I've been saying this for years. I'm glad Buck Sexton could finally figure shit out. That was 9 hours ago he posted that. 9 hours ago. I've been saying this shit for 25 plus years, damn it. Fucking people. People are so slow. Just slow. Slow. I tell you, just slow. And
You're just a woman with a small brain.
That's that, yeah. When a bison meets a bull elk, Let's see. The bison runs away. That's what. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Well, the elk has the horns. Damn it. And that elk's pretty big. Now the bison has it on weight, and ultimately that bison might be able to push the elk around. But that elk, he's a big boy. Look at that rack. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful scene. What a beautiful scene. All right. New York Yankees are issuing a thank you to the fans. Thank you, Yankees fans, for your support all season long. Yeah. Thank you, Yankee fans. They should issue an apology to the Yankee fans. Sorry we suck. 1A Habit says, hey, Sister 1A in the house. Hey, let me open up a little space over here. So one did not vote for the U.S. to be turned into a Muslim country. Well, no shit. I did not vote for jihadi ambassadors. Well, no shit. I did not vote for Muslim coalitions in Michigan. Well, no shit. I did not vote for Qatari lobbyists to work in the West Wing. No shit. I didn't vote for Sharia law. No shit. I'm not voting in 2026. Well, I mean, can we do the no vote is a vote of no confidence? I'd be okay with that. Can we do that? Can we get back to that? Here, hold on. I gotta fire up this. I gotta create a space here. Gotta create a space. Hold on a second. Let me get this space. There we go. There we go. There we go. The space has been created. The space has been created. All right. And it's working too. So look, this I'm going to push this button specifically for Laura Loomer.
You're just a woman with a small brain. With a brain a third the size of us. It's science.
It's science. It's science. I love it. Oh, man. Anchorman is so great. I love that movie series. Steven Crowder. And hear me out, how about we enforce the laws that put Americans first? You cannot selectively enforce laws based on your emotions. Have a fucking heart, Joe Rogan. And real Donald Trump, says Jason. Let's see here. Hold on. Wait, what?
Let's just talk about the immigration thing. The way it looks is horrific. When you're just arresting people in front of their kids and just...
Why is Joe Rogan wearing some priest outfit here? Like it's Joe... 1A Habit says, what is for dinner? I don't know what is for... hit the button so you're caught up live, or come on in for the open space here. Wait, are you in Central Oregon all of a sudden, 1A Habit? If you are, you can come over for dinner. We'll feed you. Anyway, Steven Crowder replied to what we're listening to now. Here we go.
Normal, regular people that have been here for 20 years.
Yeah.
That, everybody who has a heart can't get along with that.
No.
Everybody who has a heart sees that and goes, that can't be right. That can't be right. That can't be the only way to do this.
Right.
Because you have to think, look, yeah, we have to have a border. Yes, it should have been secure. Yes, they should make sure you know who everybody is before they get in.
Yeah.
But when people been here for 20 years, like, come on, man. That's crazy. Like, let's find a way. If they've been productive members of society for 20 years, no criminal record, they worked the entire time, they paid taxes, find them a pathway to citizenship. Find a way where you can do this thing that you want to do, which is keep terrorists and cartel members from getting across the border with drugs that kill 100,000 people.
All right, I'm tired of listening to Rogan. Rogan is a socialist. People just need to understand that. Rogan is a socialist, and no matter how he comes across, he'll always be that way. He'll always be that way. All right, we got 1A Habit's coming into the house here. Let me invite her in to speak. See if she can grab a microphone there. Ooh, look at this car. Nice car right there. Man. Why can't we make cars great again? We don't have any awesome cars anymore. It's just crazy. I mean, we do, but yeah. I don't know. Hello, 1A Habit. How you doing?
Car shopping sucks.
Well, wait, you're car shopping right now?
Oh, I'm not out car shopping right this second, but I mean, I've been car shopping like for months, and now I definitely need to buy a car. So yeah.
Oh, you're going to buy one for sure now? You're not going to go back to the lease?
Well, I mean, I might do with a lease to buy this time rather than just a lease.
Gotcha.
It might make less of a headache if this happens again. Because then I can just take it and get it fixed rather than wait for them to decide that they're not going to get it fixed, because I know a little bit and I know that that car's totaled.
Right.
So. But just the waiting game.
Yeah, I don't like the waiting game. I'm an impatient fool. I am. I can't help. I just can't help it. I just got to get mouthy about shit. I just say stuff.
Yeah.
I hurt people's feelings. Damn it.
Wait, people have feelings? Oh, is that why they're always mad at me?
Yeah.
Was I supposed to take those into consideration?
Yeah, you were, but you didn't, obviously.
Oh, oops. Sorry, I have dyslexia. I don't read.
Oh, what the heck happened there? Thing. No. The heck just happened? Hold on, we just man. Oh boy, I screwed that one up. Hold on here. I got to restart a space here. I thought we were rocking and rolling on my own here, and it just that was crazy. Let me all right. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll see if that works. All right, we're gonna try this. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. See if we get 1A Habit back in here. Let's see here.
You're fired.
Yeah, I am fired. I hit buttons, and it didn't go well.
And that's the bottom line.
It did not go well when that. Yeah, I don't know what the heck. Hold on, let's see if I. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How come it doesn't want to? There we go. All right, let's see if we can get her back in here, and go from there. Oh my goodness gracious!
No soup for you.
Yeah, I don't get any soup for me because I screwed.
No
that
soup
one
for
up.
you. No soup for you. No soup for you.
Pay attention when I'm talking to you, boy.
I'm trying to pay attention. Apparently, I screwed that up. All right, let's see. Let's see if look at that. That went way better Interesting. Interesting. All right. Sorry about that. Are you there? Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, I gave her... Oh, hold on a second here. There we go. Ah.
Hello?
Are you there?
Yay, I have both sound and can hear you.
Let me ask you, do you hear this?
You're fired.
I'm fired?
Oh my goodness.
Firing
All right.
me?
Sweet.
Trump's finally firing me?
I know how to
like
now.
I'm face to face with Trump and he's firing me? No. No.
And that's the bottom line.
Where's my fairy tale people?
Okay, so what I was trying to do is I know that I had made it work before, but then I got to like, oh, this is cool. I can get things working back on my side of things where it's just on the desktop.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was like, shit, let's switch my thing over. And when I switched it over, it booted you out and it ended everything and it just crashed. So now when I redid it, I did it to where it's on my other device. So now you should be able to hear. Do you hear this?
How dare you?
Yes, I hear Greta.
All right, you hear my girlfriend.
Fucking
Nice.
Cunts here.
Respect my authority!
Fuck you, Carmen.
See, there we go. Okay, so I've got the soundboard stuff working on all ends with this now. So sweet. All right, perfect, perfection.
Should I apologize for the torture that Belle is going to receive later when she can now hear the soundboard? Because
You're just a woman with a small brain, with a brain a third the size.
You're a real hooker, and I'm going to slap you in public.
Go for it. Tell me how that works for you.
Yeah. Well, I went nuts the other day. I don't know if you had heard any of these, but I went through the Anchorman movies and peeled out a whole bunch of sound from Anchorman.
Ah, that's why I know none of them.
Oh, Anchorman's so great. You would enjoy that movie because it's. Like,
I absolutely hate that fucking movie. I hate Will Ferrell outside of Step Brothers.
Gotcha. You don't like, but see, this is like old school '70s style newsroom stuff. That's like
exactly.
They even
the
talk
potty
shit about.
Talk I hate.
Yeah, they talk about
like,
the bullshit. They trash DEI and stuff. It's awesome.
Like, for the most, probably pull up, like I said, any movie Will Ferrell's in except for Step Brother, and we can just ban the whole vocabulary from that movie. Those intended words.
I pulled this audio right here from Anchorman, thinking of you when I pulled
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Of course you did. You know who?
You poop mouth? You get that poop out of your mouth?
See, I bet you I would have absolutely loved that movie until I saw that part. And that's probably why I instantly hated that movie and have hated it for the rest of my life. Because he was one of John's favorite actors. And I was forced to listen to several of those movies over and over again.
The one audio I should have pulled from that movie, I didn't pull, but I could go back real easy and pull it. It's so that this one right here.
Poop mouth. Poop out of your mouth.
Is almost immediately after the scene where somebody monkeyed with the teleprompter, and they know, Will Ferrell's character, the Anchorman, he will read anything that comes across the teleprompter. So they typed in to end the show, "Go fuck yourself, San Diego." And he reads that, and so then
that is definitely a soundbite you need.
Yeah, but that's my West Coast. I can't say "Go fuck yourself, San Diego." Come on now, "Go fuck yourself, New York." I did think I need to flip and pull some, try to get New York into that place of San Diego. Go fuck yourself, New York.
There is one. I did lie. There is one other movie that I forget that Will Ferrell's in, and it's like my all-time, like this is my cult favorite classic movie. Superstar.
Oh my goodness, Mary Catherine, whatever. But yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember that
I
character.
I used to cosplay Superstar.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
I'm gonna punch you in the ovary. That's what I'm gonna do. A straight shot.
Oh, ow.
Right to the baby maker.
It was dropped in a medical receptacle in 2020. So.
Oh, boo, boo. That line I like there.
Actually,
I'm gonna
no,
punch you in the ovary. I forgot about all this stuff. I found this compilation of all the best lines from that movie, and I just started picking and peeling from some, the better ones. So it's like 20 minutes of all these lines, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot about it. It had been so long since I had listened to Anchorman or watched it. It's just, great stuff.
I am perfectly fine with never watching TV again.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Okay, Wayne's World's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Swing! 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 Tentpole! She's a babe.
She's magically babelicious.
She tested very high on the strokeability scale.
Jesus Christ.
Stop torturing yourself, man!
Right.
So I pulled like
then
this
why
is my
show up here?
This is my favorite one. So if I see doing the scroll, and I always forget about this now. I mean, it's just the last couple of days since I got this audio, so I got to remember to use it in some of the stuff. But the whole
She's a babe.
She's a robo babe.
I got that one.
If she were a president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and then I got the.
We're not worthy! We're scum! We suck!
I have to play that for President Trump every once in a while because it's like I see what he's doing, and yeah, we're scum. We suck. It's like we're not helping him out at all at this point in time.
No, we are not. All we are doing is letting him just flail in the wind. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's.
He's doing it beautifully. Like he's nailing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I'm not quite sure who's supposed to be helping him right now.
Well, if I go back to, let's see, because I was going through the scroll before you joined in, and I had seen some of your stuff, and I had liked and replied, or reposted, I should say, some of this stuff. And let's see, there's a lot that you see.
Oh, yeah, because I've been going after Letitia James and all these congressmen that are like, oh my God, no, we're not. We're investigating. We're asking questions. We haven't indicted anybody. We haven't ruined anybody's reputation. We're just asking some serious questions because there's something not quite lining up with any of what she's saying.
Right.
It's like I've got one news report that I don't know who they are from the hole in the wall that says she's filled out paperwork claiming that a residence wasn't her residence when it was a residence, so that she could get a better loan term. Do people not realize that loan term she handed out got is only handed out to so many people within that state? It's a Royal Housing and Development backed loan. So that means you have to meet like 6 or 7 crucial requirements.
Right.
Primary residency, no other residency, no out. I don't even think you can get it if you work for certain types of governmental entities, because it's seen as favoritism.
Right.
You know, so it's like, okay, like let's just answer all of these in the court of law so that there's no more questions and that we can squash it and you can go home at the end of the day. Oh, did you commit treason? Well, then we have to have a whole nother story, and that's got to be decided by your jury of your peers.
Yeah, well, it goes further. We've, you had commented on Dick Durbin as well. Like this whole thing, it's not just the one person. Letitia James is a problem, obviously, but it's all, it's what you and I have been rooting for since day one. Clean out the swamp. And I had seen, some comments across the board, not just yours, on this, because you had commented on Dick Durbin, you've commented on Letitia James, and as you and I know, this goes even deeper. And these people want to say they're crying foul, right? They're like, oh, he's weaponizing the Justice Department, and it's like, no. You guys weaponized it specifically against him.
We're just following the law.
We're following the United States Constitution, where you all have not been representing we the people. You have been representing yourselves. And with what, to your point with Letitia James, she was fraudulent in her actions there to benefit who? Herself. So, yeah. I mean, that's the bottom line. Polly Chasers in the house says, over here on Rumble says, hello, sir, Speaker of Freedoms. What are the ladies talking about? Well, we've got one lady in here. I don't know where the other lady is at this point in time. Probably upset her and her little team of minions over there back east yesterday. But that's okay. They can't take a joke. She can. They can't. And they all got their little panties in a wad probably. But we also have Polly over here in the live space right now. So, I mean, if he'd like to join, he can request. But what we're talking about is United States issues. We don't give a fuck about the rest of the world right now. But I was going to ask you this, because I had seen, while I was doing my scroll here, I had seen Laura Loomer, which I'm not necessarily a fan of her, but she had posted something about Qatar is going to be able to have a military base on our soil.
Wait, whoa, what?
Yeah, yup.
Okay, Trump, me and you have to have a serious motherfucking conversation.
Yeah, I was, I just was kind of taken aback with that. Like, wait a minute, hold on. So either she's just saying some nonsense that was fed to her that is nonsense, or there is something to that. And if there's something to that, then yeah, I need to have a conversation with the president at that point.
I have never had a use for her. I have never liked her. I have never, I don't know. There's just something about her that just doesn't work for me. And who knows, she could be the most genuine person in the world, but she's just one of those ones that if we're walking away from bear, I'm tripping you, bitch.
Right.
Like, she's not quite, I'm going to hit you with a frying pan stage, but she's not.
No, like, this is what she is.
Doesn't spark my interest, but I got to know what's in her fucking Kool-Aid, and it annoys the fuck out of me.
I'll tell you.
Everybody's a bit of a cunt sometimes. Everybody's a bit of a cunt sometimes.
Yeah, she is a bit of a cunt sometimes. Polly Chaser over here says, well, fuck you, too. What was this about Letitia James? Wasn't she the woman who tried to trap Trump with crap? Yeah, that's part of it, too. Like, the hypocrisy of it all.
I mean, it's not out of revenge, and it should never be out of revenge. It should be completely out of the fact that they didn't follow the law. They got caught. Like, I think every single person in the Senate in the last 10 years should go under any governmental official. Anyone that has worked in D.C. should go under a complete audit.
Yep.
A public fucking bank audit. And, like, we aren't just new blood in the seats of the places that we rep. We need new blood in these fucking offices these intern workers that have been there for 900 fucking years.
You're fired.
That's right there. That's what president needs to do. He needs to
Well,
tell
and
them
I mean,
they're
that's kind
fired. And
No soup for you.
And no soup for you.
Well, and I mean, I love that one. So, like, black and white TV, growing outside of a mountain, get home, rabbit ears. That's one of the few shows that would pick up at like 5:30 for reruns.
Yeah.
Before the TV went to static for the night. Yes, the TV did not work 24/7 when I was a child.
That's okay. It's not a bad thing. I only had 4 channels growing up also. But, back to what we were talking about, though.
PBS.
Right.
That was it. That's all I had was Channel 8 PBS.
That's crazy. Just with that's all you got with the rabbit ears.
Yeah.
So, but with the government stuff, yeah, Trump needs to fire all these people. Which, oh, by the way, that's what he's effectively done with the government shutdown. And
I know, and that's the thing. It's like, is like Schumer playing into this bullshit so that Trump can clean out the government? Like, you don't want him to be a dictator, but you close down the government so that he can be a fucking dictator. Like, Trump right now could be writing executive orders and making moves like on if he was nefarious, right? Like, the shit that could be going down right now could be some epic fucking shit. Like, the power grid could be off, the internet could be out, the car companies could be packed up and shipped to fucking Mexico in 2.5 seconds.
Right. Yeah, and he's
like,
he's
what are you
just
gonna
not
do
doing
now?
it.
Work
He's
at
not,
Walmart?
Yeah, he is not taking advantage of the things that he could be. I would be doing more with what he's got going on right now. I would be doing more, but I
am mad with a couple of statements that he's said, like, we're only closing down Democratic programs. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be shutting down any of these programs. You should be holding funds and auditing. Unless Doge has already gone through that program and you know that no real Americans are going to be affected, then do it. Don't, like, this just ripping them because they're Democratic
all right, hold on.
projects is ignorant, I think.
Okay, hold on. Well, I'm going to touch on that for a second here, but hold on for a second. Polly Chaser says, I like the idea of politicians wearing badges of the companies that sponsor them. Lobbying should be banned. It had a huge negative effect. Yeah, that's something you've brought up a few times. Like, make them, like, show what the money, where the money's coming from that's pushing them to say this crap. Polly Chaser goes on to say, Trump is a patriot, and that goes against the globalist interest that have taken hold of so many Western politics. True. Look, okay, so I think you're misunderstanding what he's saying here when he says we're shutting everything down that's Democratic. What he's saying is, because remember what the Democrats do. All of these programs are socialist programs, so they're unconstitutional programs, and so I don't give a two fucking shit cent who it hurts at this point. Get them gone, completely gone. I don't care. And we can go back and audit, like you're saying, to then really be like, well, you had this program. You said this money was for this program. And what did you do with it? Oh, you didn't do shit. But guess what? We're not moving forward with this program anyways, no matter what. Fuck this. This is socialist, communist bullshit that's gotten us 0 places because now the responsibility is put in the United States government's hands. And it should have never been put in the United States government's hands. Because once the responsibility goes there, where does the liberty go? They get the liberty, not you. So that's just, liberty follows responsibility. And I'm sorry, I am not, all of these Democrat programs that were put in there and some of the ones that are Republicans, Republican-run programs, these are socialist programs. They all have to go, period. End of story. But I do agree that we have to go and audit everything that was done to hold them accountable while those programs were being, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And it can't be down party lines. It doesn't matter who started the program. It doesn't matter who put the program in place. We just need to make sure that we're going through and really paying attention.
And I get what you're saying. You don't want to just do party line stuff, and I agree with that. But anytime I hear Democratic programs, it's not Democrat programs, Democratic programs. Which what? Democratic is what? The mob rule. Democracy is ends up with mob rule. Mob rule then ends up in socialism and then communism, and it's always dictatorial in the end. So every time when he said that, I interpreted it differently than you did, and I believe a lot of people are having that difference of interpretation, which he just needs to come out and say it again, I guess, so that we aren't mincing words. So there is no opportunity for people to misinterpret. Because and by the way, I'm obviously biased towards President Trump. I interpret things in more of a positive manner when he's saying stuff than maybe what other people interpret.
Right. And I also, and this is bad on my part, I heard it as a like a 40-second clip, and not the full piece.
Yeah.
So I could have misinterpreted because of the intention of the clip.
Right. So. Yeah, that low-hanging fruit of pulling a verse out. Just we're gonna cherry pick verses, so we cherry pick audio, we cherry pick all of this stuff to then control the narrative. Polly Chaser over in the Rumble chat says, "Look at all the hearings. YouTube is full of committees where lies get exposed, but it is all talk and no one ever gets held accountable. Sick and tired of it. Bring back tar and feathers. At most they resign and get some other job and then pretend that means accountability." Yeah, I mean I'm all for that. We need some
We're starting to see a little something with the indictments here.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's 2 and we're 10 months in and but
I drink.
I mean, we're
and
here.
I know things.
Right?
I drink and I know things.
Oh, I love that audio.
I should drink. Sounds like a great.
Hey, I look here. We have this is what's happening though from the left. Everything that I saw you comment on X was because of
You're a loudmouth schnook.
Yeah, whoever.
I know.
Not you. You were commenting on loudmouth schnooks. These lefties who just want to say shit, but they're just morons. They're idiots. They're not saying anything of substance. You know what I mean? And
right.
I love that audio, by the way. I haven't used it enough. I just got it. It's like, damn it, this is brilliant. Because that's the chicken hawk. He's the little chicken hawk that goes after Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah.
I remember when I'm talking to you, boy.
Oh, that woman got a mouth like an outboard motor.
Just keeps running and running and running. I couldn't help. I go nuts with this audio. I got to be careful with it. I'm like, damn. I'm just like, it's fun though. It's fun. Polly Chaser says, starting to see, but I am willing to bet nothing whatsoever will come of it. This is the problem with Western politics. And look, politics, it doesn't matter whether it's Western, Eastern, whatever. Go look up the word politics and understand the word that is used to describe politics in the one meaning of politics that really matters. They use the word intrigue. Then go look up the word intrigue and really hone in on the meaning of that word and how it's really intended to be used in defining the word politics. Politics is evil, okay? They're always sinister. If you're a politician, you say that you're a politician. If you're playing politics, it's sinister. It's evil. It's not representing anyone. We want representation. Here in the United States of America, we have the United States Constitution, and we have representatives. We are a republic. So when things are being done the way it's supposed to be done, we don't have any real serious problems because we're always just keeping each other at a standstill. But in this day and age, you have a whole bunch of fluff and stuff because you got the politicians that think that they need to show that they're doing something for the people, which really indoctrinates people into being what? Dependent. To get the people to give the responsibility to government. If you listen to all of these politicians, they talk about the word community constantly, and they talk about the government taking care of these communities. Think about what that means. The government has responsibility for the communities. What does that mean? Responsibility? If somebody has responsibility, what comes with responsibility? Liberties. So if we, the people, give away our responsibility for whatever, we give the liberty of government. So government takes the liberty to do whatever the hell they want to do, in the name of safety, in the name of preservation, protection, and defense of the people. But the people don't have it anymore. See, we have the First Amendment and the Second Amendment here in this great land to give us, we the people, Sister 1A here, and myself and others out there that are citizens of the United States of America, it gives us the personal responsibility to preserve, protect, and defend our own lives, our own liberties, and seek justice on our own. But this whole game that's been going on for I don't know how longer than you and I have been alive, we just recognized it early on.
No game.
Yeah, well, we just recognized it early on, and it's caused us problems throughout our life because we didn't play into it, and that's part of the big problem. You look at social media and the micro of the macro with social media. They want you to play along with the sinister bullshit. They want social media is a little microcosm of politics. Think about all the politics that goes on within these little groups. The communities, the Discord. Join my Discord community. Join this. Join that. And then all the politics that play on with it. And if you don't play with it, if you don't play on their level, there, what happens? Boom. You're gone. Oh, I thought you were all inclusive here. I thought you wanted diversity here. Oh, you don't believe in that.
No. Inclusive. Yeah. You have to have the exact mindset. Mm-hmm. If your mindset wavers just a difference, and honestly, like, I mean, I'm that weird goth grunge punk. I mean, I wear it on my sleeve. I can't hide it. Mm-hmm. But I don't look like a conservative, and I didn't really. I mean, I socialize with everybody, but like, I was more accepting with my conservative friends than, and well, other than you, to my goth friends. Like the second, like that community, nerd community, goth community, like anime convention community. Nope. The second they like, oh, you carry a gun? Well, yeah, don't you? Oh, no. I was out. Like, boom. Like, now, some in the group instantly, like, muckled onto me as their new on-found security guard that I was never paid for or even told that I was their security guard. I just had to deal with their crap every once in a while. But I didn't mind, like, love her to death. I'm probably going to hell for this, but like, this particular friend was my chihuahua.
Oh, your ankle biter?
She was my, yeah, any place you took her, and it was just like, and I'm short, and she was probably a half a foot shorter than me. So like, she was in the fours. Mm-hmm. And it's like, we were, so there was this big push to shop local. We're downtown, and we go into this store. We're all excited because we're like convinced. We're unaware that at this point in time that basically all your local stores just order the stuff from Temu before you do, and then sell it to you at a markup. And once she realizes this in the middle of this little store, I'm like picking her up and just kind of like dragging her to the door, like, come on, like let's go. Yeah. Okay. Shopping local, you're still buying Chinese.
Right. Polychaser says, hold on a second. He says, wait, hold on, I gotta go back here. He says, I do not mind politics, but if relativism is what drives it instead of representation, it becomes without a moral core and completely useless to me. And right now it is even worse from my perspective, as in the elite is convinced they know what is the best for our future and will force it through whether the population agrees or not. In my opinion, this is truly evil. In my country, this means most of our elite is convinced doing away with our sovereignty is the best for the future. In principle, I disagree with this premise. He says, please take a minute to introduce this lady so I know a bit about who I am listening to. This is 1A Habit. You've spoken with her before. So, yeah, she's a constitutionalist. If you saw a picture of her, like I saw her face. She was doing a live when she and I met. How long ago now, sis? What, 2 years ago?
3 years ago, last week.
Wait, last week was 3 years?
Yep.
We had a 3-year anniversary last week?
We did.
And
5 days ago.
We didn't celebrate? I didn't even know.
No.
See, this is different between men and women. They keep track of anniversaries and we don't. Anyways,
I really don't. It's just because you particularly popped into that live on that particular day, and that particular day is one of those days that I just can't forget.
Oh, that day. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So Polly, she was dressed up in like she was describing herself. She's kind of a goth girl. She's, like emo, punk, whatever. I mean, a whole bunch of a menagerie of awesomeness that I don't really have a problem with. But usually right now, because of the temperament of politics, you look at someone like that, and if you kind of are from a different perspective, you just think automatically, there's no way in hell she supports President Trump or anything conservative or even anything constitutional. She's a true dim-witted anarchist that is doing anarchy for the exact opposite reasons of why she should be all anarchists, because that's kind of how that works with most of these people. So I filtered into her live, and I'm like doing the assessment here, and then I noticed something, and it's a Trump flag behind her. So okay, we're moving and grooving, and then we got the conversation going because I was probably the most honest person. I'm guessing. It was like, you do not look like a conservative. What the fuck are you? That was basically the context of like, okay, let's talk.
I get
this
that
is
a lot.
awesome. So let's have a conversation. So we did, and then the rest has been history.
I think I lean a little bit more right than you do on some things, to be quite honest.
Yeah, 100%. Agreed. Isn't that crazy? We're the odd couple on that end of things. But it's okay. Like that's the bigger picture of all of this is you don't have to be in line 100% to be able to have these constitutional conversations. Because here's the beautiful thing about this wonderful young lady here. She and I don't agree on a ton of things, but we don't disagree on a ton of things because it comes down to the foundation of our country. We agree on the one thing that matters the most, the United States Constitution. And that is where we work from when we talk. From a constitutional basis. And it's it's actually one of the most beautiful things I've ever participated in. Or because we don't offend each other because we're going from the Constitution. It's like, as long as we understand, I wish more people could understand that. If the premise of a conversation came from the Constitution, or
I would just like to find somebody that would like offend me.
Wait, what?
Like,
you want to find somebody that could offend you?
Like, I'm pretty, like, I don't, like, because I pretty much own my shit, so I don't think there's really anything that somebody could say that could offend me. Like, my statement always is there's nothing worse than what my mom's already said to me. So, like, have at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I just don't understand how people get offended by it so easily. So I guess
you're rational, but she does sound okay so far. But can an anarchist truly defend the Constitution? Would that not be a contradiction? No, the Constitution gives you personal responsibility, gives you your liberty. Your anarchy would be against anybody that would be considered a tyrant. So
you can be a complete constitutionalist and be against any law that has been written by the government.
Yeah.
Because those two things are two different things. But everybody feels like because it's a law, it's constitutional. But that is not the case. And that is a huge, huge problem.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, she just
I know
gave
I
you
can't
the truth.
handle the truth.
No, I just that was I was doubling down on what you said.
And that's the bottom line.
That's what I should have hit probably after you said that. And that's the bottom line right there. That I got it. That's my fault. The button push, I hit the wrong button, I guess. But it was the truth. What you said was the truth. So
is it though? They try to tell us it's not, so.
Well, see, that's the thing. So you had a group of men come together and outline the Constitution. They first of all declared independence. Then they fought a revolutionary war against tyranny, a tyrannical government. And so the independence, the declaring of independence was a declaration that of not. Somebody's trying to call me here. Hit the button off there. They were declaring no actual government outside of themselves. What the Declaration of Independence was a declaration to show independence for the individual with liberty. And the Constitution then doubles, triples, quadruples down on the independence of an individual and its liberty, an individual liberty. So that's what it is. So that's why they've always said this is a government of, a self-governing body of people. This is a country of self-governing body of people here. So you truly can be an anarchist here in the United States of America and do it with the backing of the United States Constitution. Because when you, as an individual, then become something greater and try to impose against your neighbor, impose your will towards your neighbor, you then become the tyrant. And then your neighbor becomes the anarchist, the anarchy of trying to get rid of this greater entity that is now trying to impose on you. So you truly can be an anarchist here in the United States of America with the Constitution fully backing you. As an anarchist, you could potentially somehow become the tyrant, though, which then, but that is, again, personal responsibility. That is liberties. So this is how, what a great, man, every time I think about the United States Constitution, it's like, oh, man, that document just gets better and better and better and better. They really hit it out of the park with that. That I mean, wow. Yep. Polychaser says, I guess modern anarchy redefined the meaning of it, but I guess with that explanation, I can sort of live with it. Yeah, okay. Right. Well, I mean, I understand. Well,
the definition hasn't changed.
Well, but no, it hasn't, but the modern, again, with the twisting and the narrative, we've seen it to, again, gain control. Crazy. It's a crazy time that we live in right now. And by the way, again, North America and Europe. The Europeans have always been lacking in fundamental understanding of things. This is why they are in Europe. This is why they didn't get on the boat. This is why they didn't get on the boat and float over here to find liberty. They do not understand liberty at all. Zero chance. They think they do. They have kind of a concept of it and a thought process of it, but they've never lived it. They've never breathed it. They've never understood it. And they definitely don't understand the United States Constitution because of the context in which, their level of comprehension for how it was intended. They don't have a full understanding of create your own constitution. Oh, that's crazy for a lot of them. And look at what Polly Chaser is saying about that over there, where like the leaders, the elitists of Europe believe they know the best way, and they want to get rid of their sovereignty. Well, which sovereignty here, they want to get rid of sovereignty as a country. Here, your sovereignty is within the person. You're your own sovereign nation. You are your own independent individual with liberty. And you have a sovereignty with that. You have a state of being, which is outside of the state of anybody else's being. You have different types of state. State of being, state of location, state of region, the state itself with borders, then the state of the nation. And then the state of the union of all these states to create that nation as well, by the way, and the state of the union between each individual out there. I mean, the state of wow, they don't get it over there. They can try, and there are people out there that understand it. There's I hate saying this, the sliding scale of comprehension. There are those in Europe that do understand it a lot better than others in Europe in that sliding scale. But outside of that, they have they just have a lack of understanding. Because if you don't live it, breathe it, if you don't, you just don't understand it. You can't. It's impossible to understand. And it's impossible for them to live it and breathe it over there in Europe, sadly. I'd love Europe to be in the same position you and I are in here in the United States, to be able to have the ability to fight, to preserve, protect, and defend our independent individual liberty. That's powerful. You and I get it. Ms. Bell gets it. A lot of other people you and I have interacted with gets it. But there's few of us at this point. We are that. How many percent? What was the percent of people that fought against the tyranny to declare independence? I think it was 3%. Yeah, 3%. We are truly part of that 3%. And I don't even know if there's 3% of us here in the United States that really understand the Constitution at this point. I don't know.
No.
Oh.
No. Because we have too many of them on the left now and the right now trying to use the Constitution to take the rights of people on the left away. And it's like, no, that's not how this works. Like, you can't silence that. Your hate speech is your hate speech because it makes you feel hate. Just because I said it doesn't mean it's hate speech.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, that's all in your little brain. So take that someplace else. Nobody should be losing their jobs for it. And we shouldn't be celebrating somebody getting shot. But that's their right. That's like, if their morals are that fucked up, have at it. They just gave you that big click button to be like, not interested. Keep scrolling. Take a picture of it. Take the time to fucking look them up on Facebook. Take the time to find their fucking job and do something. You know, in that time, you could have probably made 200 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and gone out and met all of your local veterans that are sleeping on the streets in your neighborhood in that 3 hours of work that, oh, look, you made another dependent of government welfare assistance because you just got them fired. Awesome. Good fucking job. Good job.
It doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
Yeah, that's right. The Rock. It doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
What's that? What?
Can somebody play that back to The Rock himself?
Right. Well, I have a whole big thing about The Rock, too. Polly Chaser over here says, you are wrong there. Do not forget where the U.S. came from. The difference is that your founding fathers had the wisdom to expand and solidify a constitution as a guiding red line. Okay. The I-9s where European countries got left behind. I-9s allowed them to make it arbitrary over time. It truly is sad. So now we are here talking about free speech and how offending some moron limits it. I envy the USA for that, but have not forgotten history and what my country once was and represented when it comes to free speech. Your country at one point did have good free speech, but there was still limitations to it. Europe, there's been 0 European countries that have ever had full free speech, ever in history. 0. You don't piss off the king. Don't piss off the queen. Don't say the wrong shit. Your head's coming off. Like that's the history. And here in the United States of America, our founders lived and breathed freedom before creating the United States Constitution. Remember, we were kind of that like settlement here. There's a Commonwealth area, and we broke free. Where England thought that they had some sort of control over us over here. No. We had a couple generations that lived absolutely free, where no one was imposing British influence for a while. And they were hiding shit from Britain for a while before they were like, you know what? Fuck you, Britain. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. We're declaring independence. Fuck you. So our founding fathers, the people that actually wrote the Declaration of Independence and the people who then created the United States Constitution, were living a life that the people who floated over here didn't even get to live. This land created what we are, the understanding for what we are. So everybody over there in Europe has 0 fucking clue. 0 clue. 0. And for me, I'm a West Coaster. I'm on the West Coast of the United States. So my childhood and my understanding of actual personal responsibility and liberties is next level to your East Coasters, because we are out here on the West in much more of a vast land, much more of a vast expanse where we can drive for 6 hours without seeing anybody. 0 people. Like, that's how expansive it is over here on the West Coast. You get away from the metropolitan areas. There's just nobody out here. It's awesome. So it's like when you have a country that is made up of like how it started, you have the generational understanding. Like 1A has a generational understanding from where she is and where she was and the growth there, and then the expanse of how this country then propagated and grew out to where I'm at on the West Coast. You have these great people, great minds of this country come together that have understandings from different regions of what liberty truly is, what personal responsibility truly is. It's something that no other country, no other person on the planet that's outside of the United States could ever even fathom. Because the majority of countries outside, actually, I would actually argue all of the countries outside of the United States of America are codependent in thought process. Individual codependency. Either codependent with their government or codependent with their region of crap. So the monarchy, or your kings, your queens, your all that crap from history. This is just what it is. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, 1A.
Oh no, you're totally right. I mean, they socialize and become dependent of their government, but yet they pretend that they have freedoms because the government allows them to, you know, pretend to write down on a piece of paper that they're voting for something,
Mm-hmm.
that there's, you know, this clause that if you go and you get a gun locker and a permit, you can go shoot at a gun range once a week. You know what I mean? Or you're up in Canada there, and you're allowed a single shell shotgun with what 50 bullets max. Like, come on, people. Like, and you're gonna sit here and tell the greatest country in the world that we're not, and that your freedoms are better, or tell us how to maintain our freedoms. Like, we had that one that came in a couple years ago that was trying to take our, just told us to just give up our guns, like Australia did.
Oh my God! Yeah,
that guy was interested. And that was not his only like hiccup of like not understanding the Constitution.
Right. Yeah, Polly Chaser says he sucks at typing. He says this is why.
I feel you.
Let's see. Where did I leave off with him? Oh yeah, this he says I suck at typing. Pissing off the king and all that was allowed here. We even had huge lawsuits over that in the 70s. Well, see, but it wasn't allowed. That's why you had the lawsuits and all that crap in the 70s. You were trying to get it to where you could and X, Y, and Z. But now, since we do not have a constitution like you, it has gotten a slippery slope. Yeah, you never step on the slippery slope. You don't even want to be near the slippery slope because you always end up sliding, even though people are like, no, we'll be fine. We're good here. No, you're not. You're too late. You stepped onto it. Now it's a downhill slide from here, regardless. It might be slower than other downhill slides in some cases, but you're still going to slip. You're still going to slide. He says, I do really have a clue, my friend, and I know many of my friends have, but I agree that many are unable to understand the fundamental differences. Well, that's the clue I'm talking about. If you can't get a clue with the fundamental differences at its core, you just don't got a clue. And while some of you, like I said earlier, some Europeans have kind of like to grasping it to where if you moved over here to the United States, maybe after a generation, your children growing up here, if you had kids here in the United States, they would get it. They would get it.
No.
So,
no.
Well, depending on where they grew up.
Well, no, because look at it this way. Yeah. Anybody that's a conservative, they don't align constitutional.
Right.
They get over here and they align themselves in a democratic way.
Yeah, socialist.
And they vote Democrat.
Yeah.
And they turn areas into the same socialist bullshit that they're fleeing. Look at California to Texas, or Texas to California. Like, they've been doing it for centuries.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because they justify the government having to be responsible for certain things. And where you and I, we don't justify that shit.
No.
So, and Polly Chaser goes on to say, like how we gave up our weapons. I think it was a mistake, but know that the majority here thinks it made us safer. Yeah, well, because the majority over there are fucking morons. Just like right now, we're battling with the potentially a majority here like that. I don't know. I don't know. We're on a crazy path right now. Polly Chaser says, I would not align with any freaking kind of socialism. Please leave me out of that crap. Okay, well, but what 1A is saying, and what I'm even saying, is the most conservative people from Canada, they come down here and they end up aligning themselves with the left. And the most conservative people from Australia, they come here and they end up aligning themselves with the left because of certain programs where they think that the government needs to be responsible for taking care of certain just little things. And that's the slippery slope. As soon as they're like, well, they'll just play the justification game where most of the blah, 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 blah. But then when it comes down to it, there's that little caveat where they're like, but, there is a moment where I think that the government should do this. And it's like, whoa, as soon as you say that, I'm out. Sorry, you're now a socialist piece of crap. I was like, we don't really think that, but we see the slippery slope they've just stepped on. Because where does that lead to? And 1A knows 100% how I feel about slippery slopes. Oh, the bottom of that mountain real quick with the slippery slope. Polly Chaser says, "Fuck them. By now you should know me better to tag me along with these kind of people." I don't know you. I don't fucking know. You might say these things. You might do those things, and then we might be breaking bread and having a beer, and you might say some weird shit like the government needs to be responsible for, I don't know, certifying something or some sort of safety regulation, or hey, we need, like you might say something like that, and I might go, "Do you realize the slope you just stepped on? That's real fucking slippery." Like, I don't know. Polly Chaser says the government should fuck off for all I care. Yes, amen. Amen to that one. 1A, are you having some audio difficulty there? I don't know.
Yeah, I was having a lot of difficulty.
Yeah, because you kind of got I could hear you, I could understand you. I think everybody else could, but it felt like you got away from the mic a little bit. I don't know. Just a heads up.
Is that a little better?
Oh yeah, there it is. A little bit better. Put your mouth on it. That'll help. Just don't mind me. Don't mind me.
I will just continue to bite my tongue.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty!
There we go.
That might be my most Remember Rikishi?
No,
I thought you were in wrestling. I thought you were into wrestling. Rikishi, the wrestler from WWE.
That name I do not remember. No.
Okay, he's a big Samoan guy that wore like this little thong, like a sumo wrestler type.
Was
thong.
it pink?
I don't remember, but that's The Rock making fun of him, and that was shut your mouth, you.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty!
Watching during the Rock era. I wasn't into The Rock. The Rock kind of ruined it.
Rock? No. It was the era after him that ruined it.
See, I left when The Rock became a thing.
See, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H.
Yeah, I left that.
All of those guys were the end because they had Ric Flair, they had Hogan, they had all the old guys still playing along with them. And then that era when all the old guys left and Rock those guys left, that's when I stopped watching because it was, what's his name? The You Can't See Me guy. Why can't I remember his name?
John Cena.
Yeah, that guy. I like him as an actor right now, but I do not like. I've never liked him as a wrestler. I
do like him in Stepdad.
Yeah, him as an actor is good. He's good as an actor. Him as a wrestler, I went all out with it. Anyway, sorry.
Didn't he do the Marine and the Marine 2? He does a lot of almost like the Rambo movie type deal things, but like new age.
He's shit. It's a comedy. It's kind of a dark comedy. Why can't he's a superhero in it. I've been obsessed with watching this show. I can't remember the name though. Shit. Hold on. I'm being dumb right now. My brain. Let's see. Oh, Peacemaker. He's in Peacemaker right now. That's a great show. It's funny. A little woke. I haven't seen the Marine one, but yeah, he did those, I believe. I think you're right about that. And then, but I like his comedy stuff. He had that one comedy that he did where he was the dad of a high school girl or whatever, and he was a part of a little parent group, and they were. I can't remember, it was like prom or something, and they started getting they started seeing text messages from their kids, and talking about the little emojis that meant certain things, and I don't know, I didn't see that whole movie, but I saw the clips of it. It was pretty funny. You can hear I am from the government and I am here to help. Not saying there's no place for any kind of government, but it should be as small as possible. Well, yeah, that's the whole That's the whole thing about the United States Constitution. The United States Constitution provided a self-governing body of people with representatives for times of natural disaster and times of war, and then to maintain free trade between the states of union, the states as a body of land, a region, and then the personal state, the state of your being, free trade amongst the states. And do we have free trade amongst the states now? No, because of taxation. Taxation takes away all of that immediately. So it needs to be done differently, for sure. That's why I do not like the sales tax stuff, because that's not free trade. That means the government gets to come in and have a piece of it. That's not free trade at all. And you should be able to free trade all day, every day, with whoever the hell you want to free trade with. Polly Chaser says, John Cena wrestling is shit. Polly Chaser says, I was surprised who was able to pull it off in Peacemaker. Enjoyed that. He was, yeah, he did pull it off in Peacemaker. It's pretty good show. It's a little DEI, little woke bullshit, but whatever. I can see in shows, I can ignore that shit because it's all about imagination anyways. The story's not real, so whatever. You can, when Star Wars kind of... Look, when the fan base starts to dictate the story, the fan base then becomes delusional with the story. Like, somebody's writing it. Just take it as what it is. It's a fucking story. They're writing it. When people come back and start rewriting shit, then it ruins everything. You can't do that. But we've seen that. Look at Disney. You got all these ass-hatted people going back and like, we're going to rewrite the story of Cinderella. We're going to Cinderella's black. That's why the evil stepmother was white. And like I don't know, it was just weird. Snow White, she's Mexican. I thought the story was Snow White, not Snow Brown.
And the dwarfs aren't dwarfs anymore, and they're not all guys, and they, like, what? Like, this is like, if you wanted a whole new story, write a fucking story.
Yeah, write a new story.
Why? Okay, I'm going to say something very unpopular here. I am very ecstatic that President Trump signed an executive order the other day renaming Monday Columbus Day. Because you know what? As a Native American, I do not want your fucking second-rate goddamn holiday. Thank you very much. Give us our own day if you must give us a day at all.
Wait, I'm confused. Please explain, because we're getting our Columbus Day back, which was celebrating Columbus coming, landing here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But what was it before? I always thought it was Columbus Day. I never stopped.
So over the years, like, the state of Maine no longer celebrates Columbus Day. They celebrate it as a second-rate holiday and gave it to the indigenous people. Not even the Native Americans. Indigenous people.
So it's called Indigenous People Day?
Indigenous People Day. Yes.
But I'm indigenous, so this is my day too then, because I'm
correct.
To the true meaning, you're indigenous, like
correct.
You're double indigenous.
Correct.
You've doubled down on indigenousness.
Yes.
But
yes. So are you happy with your second-rate holiday?
Well, I guess.
And not only is it a second-rate holiday, not only that, we named it Indigenous Day because the Native Americans are. I love you, heritage. I love you. My people are morons still to this day to the white people that come from tribes.
How would you like to suck my balls?
Like that's
as a win. As a win. Like, this is a fucking win. So I must ask my indigenous people from the south of Mexico, how do you feel about getting a second-rate Disney movie?
None of them watched it.
Where you
Let's be honest. They didn't give a shit.
To be a white chick.
Yeah. Now remember, in their whole thought process, only white people can afford to go to the movies and see this shit. So only the white people, like this, they're just shoving this shit down white people's throats according to their, their rhetoric.
Okay.
So
right,
all of those
cool.
people that you're
Yeah, 'cause
asking
I
this
can't
question
afford
to, they never even got to see the movie. They couldn't afford it. You got to remember the rhetoric they've been pushing.
I gotta remember the narrative.
Yep.
The narrative. Gotta remember that narrative. Okay. So how do you like the fact that the white people propped up can afford to even go see? Like, how does that make you fucking feel? And yet you're offended by me asking the question of what's in front of you.
Yep.
We're not worthy! We're scum! We suck!
Yeah. Yes. Polly Chaser says, let's see, when shows make a point in trying to push some message, we tune out here. I am one that slaughtered the tribes the last time. The misrepresentation of indigenous Americans is outrageous, as if they were sitting around campfire smoking pipes singing songs. In reality, they were scalping. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were fucking tearing each other apart and fighting over this land before the white man got here. I am in no delusion.
You thought those were buffalo
who
skin.
We are what we do.
Yeah, you thought those were buffalo skin coats. That was scalp coats. No, just like...
Hey.
Sister 1A was running around with the scalp coat at one point.
Oh, hey.
If it's a scalp coat from Congress, maybe that might be a real thing at some point.
Splash ponchos, get your fresh skin. Splash ponchos.
Hey, you know what? Your day is coming. It's coming up soon.
I know.
I feel like it's just right around the corner.
Yes.
And I'm going to be the dude doing a podcast with a splash poncho on and like a microphone poncho to protect that, because I don't want the blood on the microphone necessarily. But I'm going to be right there doing the announcing and live podcast broadcast of certain heads rolling, and I'll be like, we're going to do like a the furthest type of deal. We'll get the measuring tape out and like and we'll do a whole bunch. We'll do it like a game show. Do do do.
Like, I mean,
do do do.
Now, do we have to practice DEI when we're choosing?
What are you talking about, DEI?
What?
Choosing?
I mean,
we're trying to get rid of the DEI, and you're like, oh, maybe we should do some diversity, equity, and inclusion here.
Yeah, like equality, right?
No, that's equity.
We
remember it's equity and inclusion.
Oh,
not equality.
No, we're going back to equality, though,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So it's equal opportunity.
Oh, the joys.
I was trying to order some dog food here.
Asphincter says what? Asphincter says what? Asphincter says what? What? A sphincter says what? What? Exactly.
I love that. Oh, shoot. Oh, hey, Jade, while you're ordering, go ahead and...
Yes.
I'll have the cream of some young guy. Swing!
Oh, I can't help myself. See, the audio board is out of hand for me at this point in time. I don't know. Anyways, I apologize for my, yeah.
You're a loudmouth schnook.
I am at that point. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Actually, I'm not. The board is. I just got the soundboard that I like. Boom.
Oh,
boom,
yeah. Totally is.
Tune yourself, man.
Oh, man.
I'm not sure if anybody wants me living in the now.
Polly Chaser says, from then on, he was called Poof. Oh, shoot. Man, I tell
That's
you.
not what I called John. Inside joke.
Oh, shoot. God help us all.
Right?
Oh,
Sometimes, hey, they left me here on a fucking tendon. They get what they get.
You know, that's right. From the Wayne, did you ever watch Wayne's World 2 or only Wayne's World 1?
I actually watched both of those quite a bit in my younger years.
So you'll like that I pulled this audio then. This audio might be some of the best that goes against some of what we're dealing with right now.
My mom used to do all my laundry, but I do now. I'm what you call sans parents.
People forget how much Wayne and Garth were making fun of the basement dwellers.
Right? Could you imagine if that came out during the Biden administration? Like, it would still be, like, pretty questionable, like, today, you know, but, like, during... Drop it, Pride Month.
Oh, shoot. Paulie says he said, Speak ruined my shitty joke. Well, I didn't, if it was a shitty joke, then I didn't ruin it, did I, my friend?
Exactly. If it was shit, then it can't be approved upon.
Right.
This is a potty free zone. Oh, no! We knew we were going there. Fucking asshole.
Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
Oh, shoot.
Stop what you're doing and listen. I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. You are a smelly pirate hooker.
I feel like one of these days I need to come on the cast on my other account with an eye patch.
Arr, matey. I'm here to shiver your timbers and get me some of your booty.
Okay, scratch that, like, retreat.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
You're a real hooker, and I'm going to slap you in public.
It's called Sex Panther by Odeon.
Oh no, Miss Bell's in the house. I'm in trouble now. We're having too much fun already. I am in trouble.
Thank you, Belle, because you just saved me from saying something stupid.
Okay, you know what? That's uncalled for. I can't work with this woman. That's terrible.
Good, because we ain't getting paid, you dumbass. Like, shit. Like, if somebody wants to send me a check, I mean, fine, but like...
How dare you?
I show up for this abuse willingly.
See it. Oh shit. My bad. It was okay. I remember an indigenous fellow called Eagle fell from the sky. Has his name changed to from then on he was called Poof. Gotcha. My bad. That's a good joke actually. Yeah, I didn't see that. My bad. I did ruin the joke. Cuz I thought that was
my joke was still better.
Ms. Bell in the house. She's not asking anything here. Let's see here. Let's see here. There. Let's see what she has to say. Maybe she needs some help. I like that she can hear the soundboard now, though. I mean that.
Well, howdy, and I'm so happy to see 1A today. Yay!
If she were a president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln.
That's right.
How are y'all today?
Good. How are you doing today, Ms. Bell?
I am made it home. Yay!
understand why.
Really? Wow, imagine that.
Thing over the last 20.
For me, it's old news. I'm on to other things. Yeah. Crazy.
Well, you might have needed to be in certain rooms holding people's hands yesterday. I don't know. Just saying.
Well, what is y'all's discussion today? Anything?
1A came in here, and we've just been talking about all the things that are going on here in the United States of America. She was on a tirade over on X, calling out all the people complaining that President Donald J. Trump is weaponizing the judicial branch. It's just like, are you guys? Can you be more Hippocratic at this point? I mean, or the hypocrisy looms large at this. And the fact is, they're screaming and yelling about, oh, well, this is not what the people want. Actually, no, it is what people want. We want you. And then I was sharing some of my new audio on the soundboard because I've got it figured out how you can now hear all of the audio, all of my soundboard stuff over here.
Great.
I know that makes you feel good,
out.
doesn't it?
It does. I love them.
You're fired.
Yeah.
I hear that. I hear that. And it's not audio.
Oh, that woman. Got a mouth like an outboard motor.
Just keeps
I love
running
it. That's my
and
favorite.
running and
That
running.
is my favorite.
Did you get fired today? Wait, what?
No.
Oh, you've heard other
not at
people
all.
getting that told too. Yeah. Oh, I want that audio. Can I get in the Oval Office at some point and actually get live audio feed of President Trump just saying you're, except it's not. I just love to document him firing.
That's the bottom line.
And that's the bottom line. Maybe the don't like every time he does a joke and then like I can be his interpreter. Like, it's like just in
I
case
can only imagine what you'd have on your
he just
soundboard
said,
for that.
right? Yeah. I just want to double down on what the president said so I make sure that you understood what he just said to you. Like we do a live feed from the Oval Office. Presidential firings today, live, right here with the Speak Freely show. Speak Freely cast. That would be fantastic. Amazing. Dead silence. Dead silence? What? No comment from the peanut gallery. He's got it. President Trump has to fire a whole bunch of people that would be offended by my presence at this point. That's what's happening right now, folks. You heard it here. Yes, you did. It is,
Stop what you're doing and listen. Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story.
President Trump's going to be hiring me soon. That's the... You're all fucked. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? Oh my goodness. No, anyways. So are you going to be enjoying your Friday and your Saturday and your Sunday? Do you get like the weekend off or?
No. I'm actually just made it home, going to rest and go in the morning.
Well, then now I'm bummed for you. I thought you were going to get to relax for more than 2 seconds.
That would be nice, but things just turned out the way they do.
All right, so I saw something on my scroll today that I must ask you about, because if Laura Loomer is saying some weird, dumb shit, then obviously you are allowed to comment on it. At least I think you would be allowed to comment on whatever Laura Loomer is saying. She made here, in fact, just so I don't butcher it, here, let me get over here. Let me see. Let me see this. I got to butcher. I don't want to butcher this. Straight from Laura Loomer's mouth. Yeah, she says, 7 hours ago, she posted this. She says, what the fuck is America First about allowing Qatar to have a military base on U.S. soil? This is an abomination. So much for making America safe again. by letting founders of Hamas and the Muslim Brotherhood have a military base on U.S. soil. Unfucking believable. Just unbelievable. That was a post from Laura Loomer 7 hours ago. Ms. Bell, what say you? Is this real or is she hitting the sauce? What's going on here? Oh shit. She Oh shit. Laura Loomer's not hitting the sauce apparently. Ms. Bell just left the building. Oh, obviously there's some like maybe she is hitting the sauce.
Did she get kicked?
I didn't.
Or is like what just happened here?
Yeah, you saw that, didn't you?
Because of that? That was fucked up.
Yeah.
Boof. Gone. Odd.
Holy smokes. Ms. Bell just got booted, and that was not by me. She either booted herself or someone booted her. Yeah, like that was weird. Hold on here. Polly Chaser says, "Oh wait, he's laughing out loud. Her joke definitely was better. Ban her. Okay, ban. He wants me to ban you, 1A, for your jokes being better. I just picked that up. He says, I send you a drink, my friend. Thank you. Cheers. Please say hi to Miss Bell for me. Hello, Miss Bell, if you're listening and trying to get back in. Polly Chaser says, I cannot verify this, but I bet she has merit in the claim. Yeah, I mean, Laura Loomer, I don't think has really made any kind of outlandish claims that didn't have some sort of truth to it. So, if Qatar is allowed to have some sort of military base here on our soil, like we just instantly go to thinking that it's right here in the lower 48 or whatnot. But do we have soil over there that might have a base for them on it, which I still don't like, but Polly Chaser, by the way, I had to reset things. So you doing that will be like only do it once for now because I'm not going to be able to access what you did before, just so you know. But I do appreciate that. I appreciate that. Much love, brother. Thank you very much. So 1A, you and I are not necessarily Laura Loomer fans, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, not a fan.
Yeah, but she hasn't put out anything too crazy, has she?
Well, I'm just not a fan of her in general. Like I don't know. I don't think she's off base. I know she gets out into the weeds here and there, but nothing outlandish. I mean, she's right up there with like Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk and Crowder and that level of podcasting, I think. So, I mean, I guess I would trust her news source.
All right, here I'm gonna
I
share it so people can see what I'm talking about. So right here, boom, there it is. So and see, I'm the same. I think I can trust the information she's giving. I just might not like or agree with her opinions on it or whatnot.
Right, like, and like honestly, I mean, she's a lot like you and I. I think at the end of the day, she's a constitutionalist and just wants us to follow that. She gets a lot into the like we need to do it for the safety bullshit, which I'm a big disagreement with. But no, I don't. I mean, yeah, I would
I would vet anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I think I would use her as a vetting source if that's like if I heard something on, say, like I can't even think of his freaking name now.
Steven Crowder?
No, the Jew.
The who?
The Jew. He's saying Ben Shapiro.
Oh. Yeah.
Like because he says some stuff that I would think is on the same lines as her. It's a little outlandish.
Yeah.
And I would wanna check it out. But if I heard somebody like maybe Steven Crowder or you say something and then hear them repeat it, I would put a little bit more stock into it, into believing it. But face value, I don't take anybody. So maybe I'm not the right person to ask this question.
No, you are. You gave the type of answer I was looking for. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I mean, we're just taking this as okay, so there's some validity to this, and now the conversation comes in as like I've said this before. I am against we, the United States of America, having bases on other countries' soil.
Yes.
Because I don't want to have anybody else's bases on our soil. Because I've always thought, and I've been, 25, 30 years of like, how is it that we get away with having bases all over the planet, but yet we won't allow anybody to have a base here? And I'm not saying that we should have. I don't want anybody's bases here, but I don't want our bases there either. Because and I talked about this at length, maybe right around the time that you and I met. Maybe it was a little bit before. I don't remember, but Ecuador told the United States of America to pound sand and get the fuck out of Ecuador with the military base, because the Ecuadorian president at that time, I can't remember her name, she said, you can maintain your military base here in our country if we can have a military base in your country. And of course, at that time, we're like, yeah, fuck you, no, that ain't happening. So, which I applauded that. Yeah, sorry, you don't get to just have a base. We don't need you to have a base here. Pound sand. And honestly, at that time, I was like, we don't need a base in Ecuador either. That's nonsense. So what the hell are we talking about? With this, now I'm kind of like, holy crap, if we're really going to let Qatar have a military base on our soil here in the lower 48 or Alaska or Hawaii or honestly Puerto Rico or any of the territories that we have, I got a serious problem with that. I have a massive problem with that for multiple reasons. Because, like, Laura Loomer saying, that's funders of Hamas and the Muslim Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Polly Chaser says, I like outspoken ladies. I prefer knowing what I am dealing with as opposed to some hypocritical person smiling but thinking something else. This is why I like Katie Hopkins, too. I like Katie Hopkins, by the way. I love her. I hope we never send her back to Britain because they'll just imprison her at this point. Polly Chaser says he likes Steven Crowder. I'm not a fan of Steven Crowder for multiple reasons, and I'm not going to get into why I don't like him right now because that's a long conversation that 1A and I have had many times. And we'll talk about it again at some point here in the future. Polly Chaser goes on to say, I guess it depends on what those bases are for. I can see some advantages, but the critique cannot be dismissed. But having an Islamic base settle in U.S. soil seems outrageous to me. Look, there is no... there are no advantages to having any other country's military in the United States. Zero advantages to that. I would be okay, and I've spoken on this before, if a military wants to send forces, another country's military wants to send forces here to specifically land on one of our bases and use our base for some training in cooperation with us, where we are leading the training, where we're teaching them, maybe in this whole thing to try to cooperate on some sort of a level, I then am okay for that, but it's still our base. We're in control of it. We are the leaders at that point, but we are not. No, sorry, you don't get to fly your little fucking flag. You don't get to say this is our base, and as soon as you're on it, it's our rules. No, not flying. So, yeah, I mean this whole thought process, man. I hope she's wrong about this.
Yeah, seems to be a problem.
Yep. Miss Bella is back. I don't know what happened to her, but she's back. Oh, let's see if I can get her a mic. It says she already has a microphone. All right. Well, okay. She's obviously quiet at the moment.
You can't handle the truth.
That's right. She can't handle the truth, so she's not speaking right now.
I drink and I know things.
That's right. I drink and I know things. Yep. Mm-hmm. Hello, Ms. Bell. Welcome back. Uh-oh, she's having problems with her microphone. So it is a technical difficulty, or someone's monkeying with her, so we're not allowed to have this conversation. Well, I wonder what's going on behind the scenes here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there she is.
Okay,
Hello.
y'all can hear me now.
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me.
See, she's playing coy. She's playing hard to get. I ask a question, she disappears.
I'm just tired. So I'm a bit slow today. Something as to Laura, something I can't remember the question that you were talking about. I'm sorry.
It was just Laura Loomer. We have now covered what it was. The question was, well, it wasn't a question. I just was stating what she posted. I have it on the screen here. If you look on another device.
Yeah, I'm on my computer. My phone died.
Gotcha. So you've got this on the. This is all I read to you, and I just was asking you if this is real.
Well, how she's stating it is not real, but are they building a facility to house their jets for their training with us? Yes. But they're not the only country that has that ability here at this actual same base there in Idaho as well. So.
Oh, wait, this is next door to me? Excuse me?
Yes. Yeah. It's in your neck of the neighborhood. So you're going to have a lot more of the Saudi or the Muslims coming over to you.
So we have a situation where, and I had touched on this, the whole training type of thing. I'm fine if we're going to be instructing people to a certain extent on how to do things, because we are a leader of the world, and we do organize some of these operations, and we kind of need to be able to train these folks. Why does it have to be here? Why can it not be there?
Oh my gosh, geography first and foremost, diplomacy second. There's many other reasons.
Okay.
For this
I don't
to
like
happen.
the idea of our people going there to train them.
I personally rather have them here for
Me
going
too.
to play this game.
Okay.
I understand people are fearful that this is the actual military stuff. No, guys, who do you think builds their airplanes in the first place?
Right.
Second, it's best to have our boys here to train here. We have what nobody else has in the world: space and freedom and everything else that we could think of that we have here that I don't get, that you don't have over there, that part of the world.
Fair enough.
It's not so safe for them to train over there either. I mean, it's There's some very logical things as to why. But just remember, this is just a facility. It's not the base. We have the base. We just given them space to store their stuff. Let them have their thing in that area. It's like it's renting space. Okay.
Right.
Just
So
like
to
Singapore,
clarify,
just like some other countries.
So to clarify for people, this
Mhm.
is us saying you get to build your own damn hangar on our base, our soil.
Well, we're building it, but yes.
Okay. Well, you're paying us to build something for you to store your stuff while we're training you. And then when we're done training you, bye, and we're keeping what you paid us to build.
Of course.
So
Of course.
I like, that's fine. I'm fine with it. So Laura Loomer is just being a fearmonger and a nitwit as usual. So she just should
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty!
Yeah, she should shut her mouth, because she's a thong-wearing fatty. And yeah, what The Rock said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or she's a...
Oh, that woman. Got a mouth like an outboard motor.
Yeah, that one too. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Laura
I could think
Loomer.
of some better ones, but that's just me.
Well, if you'd like, look, I can peel audio at any time, anywhere. So
No,
if
I'm
you've
just
got some
saying
other clips,
about Laura.
right? Well, is there any clips from movies or television shows that would fit what you're thinking right now that would be better than that, or are you just personally wanting to say it? Can I clip your? Go ahead, say it. I'll clip it. I'll have it on the,
no. I'm
putting
keeping
Ms.
my
Bell's
mouth
voice
shut
on the
now.
board.
No. I have nothing nice to say.
Nothing for you. Nothing for you.
Is that from? Is that the Nazi from
Seinfeld?
Seinfeld?
Yeah, that's the soup
Okay.
Nazi. I
The
love
soup
it.
Nazi. There you go. Yeah. No, that was a fun scene, wasn't it? Yeah, fun character.
Yeah, absolutely. Polly Chaser had asked me to say hello to you.
Oh, well, hello.
Yeah.
Why is he not in?
Well, he's in, but he's typing over in Rumble, and he could request if he wanted, but I think he's feeling safer with the typing instead of the speaking. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm just sometimes that's okay.
Absolutely.
So, you know.
What have you? Oh, good song. I was going to ask if you and 1A have solved the problems of our country.
I'm not allowed to solve them the way I want to solve them yet.
I hear you on that. Nobody listens to me either.
I mean, if we're being honest, we've solved the problems a long time ago. We're just not allowed to implement the
solution.
The solution to solve these problems. So
just let me know.
I think we're on the right path right now with the Democrats being all crazy with their rhetoric of oh no, President Trump's weaponizing the Justice Department. It's like, well, no, I'm pretty sure he's not. I'm pretty sure he's doing what we, the people, want him to do by holding you assholes accountable for the bullshit that you've been doing that I could define as treasonous. So at that point, yeah, weaponizing? No. Using it for what it's supposed to be under the United States
They just have to get their bullets out
Mm-hmm.
because it's only going to come back to hurt them. So they've got to start pushing their propaganda and their garbage out to try to sway those that are stupid enough to listen to it. So. Like I said, this job is killing me. I'm becoming very sour very quick.
Right. Well, Polly Chasers are going to make you more sour. Right now. He says over here in the Rumble chat, he says, teaching Islamic militants to fight is like strapping a rope to a tree and waiting for it to grow. Absolutely insane. I mean, a rope that is wrapped around your neck. He goes on and says, I am listening to you, Bell, but I just am ignoring the parts I find irrational. And he's laughing about that with a little smiley, laughy face thing. And he says, so far you sound like a lovely lady, though. Much love from here. Oh, so we have a dual identity Polly Chaser today. So I wonder if this is Polly Chaser's wife. That's really wrong. Who's got the account today? There's reasons for certain things going on right now. Anyways. He called you. He's ignoring your irrationality. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I can't believe he has the audacity.
What's so irrational?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I got to hit this one for him. Hey, Polly.
Pay attention when I'm talking to you, boy.
I love it. Love it. I'm not the one who sets these things up. I have nothing to do with that. Thank you.
Oh, he says, "Shut up, Speak. I was just trying to be nice, you dickhead."
Yes, he is a dickhead. You've got that right.
Yes, at least the natural thing that grew there is still attached. And I'm willing to share it with all of you out there, you lovely ladies, that, might need to bear my children. Anyways, moving on. No.
I would tell the young ladies, as long as he's willing to raise them. Otherwise,
whoa.
We're not
worthy! We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're scum! We suck!
Well, Miss Bell, I like your little irrational thought there. I'm just going to ignore that one. So we'll move forward with that.
What's my irrational thought?
How dare you want me to raise my own offspring?
Oh.
What the hell?
How dare you?
That's right.
You just want all the fun, do you? No consequence.
Oh, Polly Chaser says, "This is my life now."
Stop torturing yourself, man. Live in the now.
I love Dana Carvey.
Yeah, he has outed himself lately for being an actual independent individual with liberty. It's quite interesting.
He's always been that way.
Right, but he's outed himself, right?
No, but he's always outed himself as such.
Oh, interesting. It's come out more as far as like social media.
Yeah, did you listen to his podcast?
I have not listened to his podcast. I've seen snippets of it. Yeah.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah, which is great. It's fantastic. So.
It has its fun moments for sure.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what they're clipping. So they're clipping the fun moments. I'm seeing those moments. I'm like,
well, they used to have two different broadcasts, and they switched just to the one. So I guess it was going to be too much for them.
Interesting. Well, it can be. It can be. I get it. But if you don't have anything else to do in your life, it's like, well, why not? So. But it can be a little bit consuming. You get on these little soundboard clipping hours on end. You get doing the editing and the production, and then the talking and the this and the that, and yeah. I don't know. So, but I'm glad he's doing it. I'm glad he's putting it out there and being humorous about it. We need a little bit of humor while we're talking about such issues in the world that could potentially be destructive to our liberties here in the United States of America. So, we lost 1A. I don't know what happened there. Wonder if she's having problems too. Miss Bell, it looks like she's having problems as well. What the heck's going on here?
I'm not.
Oh, no. Okay, you're back. Well, I was about ready to shut this darn thing down.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah, well, the wife is driving north. So I want to at least say goodbye to her before she leaves.
We will talk to you after a while.
Yeah, I'll be back on later tonight. So thanks for joining in. I appreciate it.
Yes. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
All right, so that's Miss Bell. That is 1A Habit, and that's me. Just chatting away here at all the craziness in the world. But I will be back for a night cast later, probably after watching some sort of sports. I don't know what's on tonight. Yesterday, my Canucks beat the Calgary Flames 5-1. That was great. And then Thursday night football, the the Giants destroyed the Eagles. It was a little embarrassing for the Pennsylvanians. Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. Yeah, not really. Brotherly mudslinging, more like, from Philadelphia. But, hey, whatever. Get over it. It's the truth. You can't handle the truth. See, I don't even need the soundboard. I don't need. I can say it.
You're fired.
No.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, it sounds better when the soundboard does it.
How dare you?
It's true, Greta. It's true. Polly Chaser says, cheers, speak, talk soon. Absolutely, brother. Much love. Thank you again. I appreciate all your support, even when it's begrudgingly. Yes, I appreciate the support given, the verbal support, the monetary support, the bra-like actions, holding me up. But on that note, until next time, please, for the love of God, speak up, speak out, speak freely. Much love, everybody. Much love. Peace.